She's been eating feces and breathing it in. That's what
in my face.
she could in that room. She was laying in maggots, flies, roaches, and feces. That's what she was sleeping in.
Cops have a tough job where they constantly encounter situations that they are surprised by. But what happens when they walk in on a scene and discover something so truly horrifying that it sends shivers down the spines of even the most experienced of them?
Hit my face.
Hit your face?
Yeah, he just put my face.
He has blood on his chest. His eye is all scratched.
I'm the parent. I thought he was taking a nap. I went to go check on him. Door was open. He ran over here.
Here are times when cops make the most horrifying discoveries of their lives. Starting off with a shocking case where officers found out about a teen who they had released earlier went ahead and fatally harmed his parents.
She thinks that I'm like psychotic, like literally psychopath, sociopath, something like that. I don't know exactly where she's at. She thinks I'm gonna kill her. He attacked me, my dad, and when he did, he tried to kill me with a knife, and then it was in Oklahoma, and so
Okay.
yeah. How was that? I shot him when he tried to kill me.
On November the 14th, 2023, deputies from the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office arrived at the residence of 16-year-old Colin Griffith after he had been accused of domestic violence and threatening to harm his mother the previous day. Given the sensitive and volatile nature of the case, the officers began this interaction with Colin cautiously, while hoping that he would be on his best behavior.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good. Is Colin home?
Yeah, you guys can come on in. He's doing standing marches. He's not a happy camper right now.
It's Colin, right?
Yes, sir.
So what's going on, man?
Last night, me went to a physical altercation. I got arrested for domestic battery, but going in front of a judge today, I have a right to public defender, and see how that goes.
Okay. So how is the situation with you and him right now? Are things calmed down? Are you guys able to get along? Where are we at?
No, sir, it's not good. She thinks that I don't. She thinks that I'm like psychotic, like literally psychopath, sociopath, something like that. I don't know exactly where she's at. She thinks I'm gonna kill her, and I want to kill her, or that I want to be of her.
Do you?
No, sir.
Okay.
I don't want to hurt anyone, let alone my mom, even despite this happening. But I'm not gonna take what I consider abuse when someone's attacking me. And
How is she attacking you? What kind of abuse are we talking?
when she attacked me, when she threw a punch at me, grabbed onto me, I grabbed onto her back, got her off of me. She hit the ground, and then I fled and called Rentis, and then he sent someone out.
You called who?
Rentis, Detective Rentis.
Okay. So basically, why we came back is when the jail was releasing you to your mom this morning. Was there anything said then?
Yeah, I said that I didn't really feel safe there with myself and with her, and that I didn't know what was going to happen. I still don't know what's going to happen.
As far as what?
Her attacking me, or her doing something to herself or me.
Okay. What about you doing something to her? Are you able to control yourself?
I'm in a constant state of fight or flight, and I don't know. If I think she's going to do something, even if she's not, I might act. I'm not going to like go crazy or anything, but I'm not sure, honestly.
Okay.
You're not sure if you're going to hurt?
Only if she tries to hurt me.
Okay. Did you make any statements saying that you were going to kill
No,
your
sir.
mom if,
No, sir.
if you got in a car with her?
No, sir.
I'm trying to figure out why we would have a corporal at the jail that took you out, that dropped you off to your mom and is telling us that you said, "Don't put me in the car with her. I'm going to kill her."
Yeah,
Was that said?
I did not say I was going to kill her. I did not say kill. I don't know why he sent me back here. I asked him not to, but he said he didn't like my attitude and that I had to lose more.
As they questioned him, Colin opened up about the intensity of his struggles at home, detailing a troubling pattern. But his next revelations would shock the officers to their core.
Well, we're just trying to figure out. We just want to make sure we do everything we can to prevent anything happening.
Sir, given the situation, I don't think that we should be in the same house at all. I don't think it's okay. I mean, we're going to court anyways at 1. God knows what's going to happen then.
How are you getting to court?
By car. Probably.
Do you drive? How old are you?
Yeah, but I have to have an adult in the car with me.
You got a learner's permit?
Yeah. She's been trying to lure a confession out of me all day. It's been, well, it's not all day, but...
So what does this all start over? Has this been ongoing forever, or has this all of a sudden happened last night?
For a long time. So I came to live with her after my dad, and since then, there's just been kind of times when things boil over with her, and she acts out. One time she pulled a gun on me. I called the cops. I guess I wasn't believed. So
What got her to the point that she's doing these things?
I don't know.
You have no idea. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, she pulls a gun or hit you?
It's because that I'm driving her crazy somehow with the way that I act, and I don't know how I'm acting badly. She talks about school a lot. My grades are fine. I got a 3.7 GPA.
Okay, I mean, obviously you're not, you're a smart enough kid. I get that or whatever, but I mean, obviously it takes two to create this type of environment in this situation, right? And I've heard nothing. You haven't said a word about what's going on, what you're doing, or what is going on to provoke this, or where it's coming from, other than out of the blue, your flies off the handle and does this stuff. I'm struggling with that a little bit.
She claims that because I don't help around the house, don't seem to follow rules. A big thing for her is that I don't make a schedule. I don't schedule my day. She has ADHD and a lot of other stuff. She was really abused by my dad, from what I know, and that kind of just made it to where she has these very specific things that set her off, these triggers. They're strange. It's hard to understand them. I still don't. So that kind of just sets her off, and I'm worried that she's at her breaking point. I mean, with everything that's happened, how could she not be?
So how long ago was your dad passed? I'm sorry to hear that, by the way.
7 months.
7 months?
Yeah.
Okay.
He attacked me, my dad, and when he did, he tried to kill me with a knife, and then it was in Oklahoma, and he... So...
Okay.
Yeah.
How was that?
I shot him when he tried to kill me.
Did you already have a gun in your hand?
I was fleeing, and the house was filled with guns, 23 to be exact, and
You knew who they were?
I didn't seek one out, I was just trying to run, but then I was cornered, and I had nothing else that would be done.
Colin's emotionless description about this entire situation painted a much darker picture of the home environment, forcing the officers to realize just how dangerous and unstable the situation really was.
I was just trying to kill you.
He's also a bit of a case, but homophobia. A few bit of other stuff.
So is that why?
No. We don't have any problem with that.
No, I'm saying, is that what you think you're pulling a gun out on you, or what?
I don't know. I think
She know about that incident?
she does, and she thinks that as a result of that incident beforehand, that I'm murderous or sociopathic. She said sociopathic a lot. So I don't know the clinical definition, but basically she thinks that I'm an emotionless, narcissistic, murderous person.
Are you seeing anybody about that situation and try and work through that, or what?
Online therapy, but other than that,
Online therapy?
yeah,
Okay. How's that working?
it's going, I guess, but probably going to miss this session and the next session because of everything that's going on.
Okay.
How are you, son?
Okay. So right now, I mean,
I'm just gonna push it. Comfortable? Yeah.
right. All right.
This is the second time today.
Okay.
I'll still make my court appearance, correct?
Should. If not, they'll definitely know, make sure they know where you are.
It does keep it in my opinion. Is this an arrest or a big grab?
This is big.
Okay.
You ain't got anything on you, you just gonna poke
You got something in your pocket there? I don't know what that is.
My wallet.
Hey, you got it, but hold on one second. You're good. Just talk to it. Go ahead.
Nothing in your wallet? Shouldn't be there.
I think so.
I'm guessing you just came out of jail with that?
Yeah.
Basically, just so you're aware, I don't know what end she's got going or whatever, but some of the statements that we were told by some of the jail staff when you were here or whatever is going to warrant us a Baker, Baker asking you to make sure everybody's safe, make sure you're not a harm to yourself or others.
Yes.
So just so you know what's going on.
I think it's
right?
better that I don't be in that house anymore.
Okay.
Regardless, so if you agree with that.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think
You have a Florida.
this is probably the best result. But do you agree?
Yeah. I just wanted. Are you recording? Mm-hmm. I still haven't spoken to my attorney, so I need to make sure that happens before my court date.
Right. When you get there or whatever, I'm sure you'll have access to the phone. Do you know who your attorney is? Do you have that information?
I don't think I've been appointed one yet.
Okay.
And I have a court date at 1, so I should. But I have a right to speak with him, so I need to speak with him immediately.
Well, I mean, you're not being arrested right now. So.
I know, but I am having a criminal case brought against me, so I have to speak with him.
Right. Well, when you get down there, you'll have access to a phone. You'll be able to make some phone calls and make that happen.
Can I know what's going on?
Yeah, we'll explain things to you here in a quick second.
Was fearful, and he said, if you put me in the car, this is what he tells the jail staff, he puts me in the car, I'm going to kill her. You send me back to that house, I'll probably kill her. Now, they forward that information to me, so I call the jail staff to confirm that. I speak with Corporal Platts, who said, yeah, that's what he did say. He's like, however, I just reached out with my watch commander, and they're like, just go ahead, he's responsibility.
The female officer recognized that Colin posed a real risk and did her best to persuade her superiors and Colin's mother that he needed to be separated for everyone's safety. Unfortunately, her warnings went unheeded.
Well, now she's not, but this is that she's a problem, because according to, she's a huge enabler. Is telling me that she said, no, I'm concerned for his actions, and she's like, I'm recording everything. I said, well, what are you recording? What's the recording when he kills you? What is that doing? Because I'm confused here, But no, he's told I don't have charges to get him in jail. He told Corporal Platts, if you put me in that car, I will kill her. I'm afraid I'm going to hurt her. So he's meeting all the criteria. You know what I mean? And they called her to pick him up, so I can't even. But for right now, that's all I have, and I don't even have her on board. She's saying, oh no, you can't take him here. I said, ma'am, it's not really up for debate. I'm not asking you for permission. Yeah, I'm not asking you. I said, but if you turn around, if this kid's being walked out and saying, I'm afraid to be in the house with her, I'm afraid that I will hurt her, I'm afraid I will kill her, you meet criteria to hurt yourself or someone else. He's got to go. Yeah. No doubt. No. Dave, I was livid when she called me with that, but so he's, she gave me, she wasn't horrible, but she gave me a hard time inside. She goes, if you do this, you're making the situation worse. I said, no, ma'am, I'm doing my job. I'm not here to make a situation worse, but releasing him to you when he wants to hurt you, and you were fearful last night, but now you're telling me 4 hours later you're not? No, I'm sorry.
I'm down to place some handcuffs, ma'am.
So Ellis is transported, and they're leaving now. They're headed for the Baker Act, and, okay.
Did you tell them at the jail that you were going to kill me? Did you say you were going to hurt me? Okay. I heard you say you were worried what was going to happen.
Ma'am, yes, they have to go.
I understand.
They have to go. Yes, he did. To the jail staff, they have to go. Okay? That's not, I don't know how others treat it, but I'm telling you how we treat it. And it's going to be Baker Act. Okay? And I don't want you, it's not that I don't want you to not talk to your son, but I don't need the situation. He didn't, he may have not told you, but he told the employee of the jail what he was going to do. And I completely understand with what you're saying, that he may use that as a tool, but we don't use Baker Act as a tool. If it's a criteria, we have to do our job.
And so when he gets there, if he tells them he's not homicidal.
I don't care what he tells them. He told the jail staff he wants to kill his mom. He's not staying there.
I understand. He already has a dead dad. I get it.
Ma'am, this is the first time I've met your son. I don't even know your history. I don't know the history of his dad. I know a little bit.
Were you able to speak to Rentis?
Yes.
Okay, and what did he say?
That's exactly where he's going.
He said Baker Act?
Yes, all day long. Okay. I talked to Rentis, and his boss just called me as well. That's why I walked away a second time. Because we want what's right for him, but we also want, but we have an obligation to protect you.
I understand.
And protect him. We have to protect both. Because even though he didn't threaten to harm himself, he threatened to harm his mom. And either way, that...
I know,
yeah.
I know.
And with all due respect, you can't have them here last night where you were fearful, and then 4 hours later, you're recording, because that's going to... Recording's not helping you when he chokes you out. And what's the recording going to do? What's the recording? It's not bringing you back. You'll still be dead. You know, I'm not trying to make it sound like it's an easy task, man, because I'm sure it's a tough thing to do, but I struggle with a kid that's being released from jail and saying, if you bring me back there, she's gonna die.
Colin was Baker acted that day and held for 3 days, the maximum allowed without a court order. His mother was afraid he'd retaliate after release, leaving officers in a difficult situation with no clear solution. Sadly, their fears were realized in one of the most horrifying tragedies they would ever encounter.
I think following up with you will give you more reassurance. Because the not knowing...
I don't care anymore. I don't.
The not knowing is what's really going to hurt you.
No, it won't.
Just giving up on yourself and everything all together.
I am. And that's okay.
Yeah, but I can't have this in Colin's conscious if something happens to you, that he's the reason why something happened. And the real Colin.
Yeah, you know what? I hope to God I get hit by a car. I hope to God somebody does something and that kid actually has to worry about someone else besides himself. That would only be my luck. But that's not what's going to happen. Instead, I'm just going to walk away from him. Because I can't keep doing this. He's going to kill me. You didn't see him yesterday. You didn't try to talk to him today like I did. As soon as he was gone, Charlotte Behavioral Health, that was it. It was over. Done. He became that kid again who was beating the last night. And he's never going to change. It doesn't matter how hard I try. It doesn't matter what I do. It's not ever going to be good enough.
Yeah. I would like to say otherwise, but I know that's not going to change your mind or anything like that. Not. And now you've left me in a spot that now I would like to follow up with you because I am worried about you in the long run.
Well, I don't want to be followed up with, and I don't have to open my door to a cop if you guys show up. You have to have a warrant and tell me whatever.
But we've worked too hard on our relationship to go that route.
Yeah, we worked so hard, and where's my kid now?
He's in a safe place is where he's at. And you're in a safe place. For me, that's a win right now. Until we can buy some time to find the right placement for him so that he's okay and you can function like a normal human again.
Colin Griffith was eventually charged with first-degree homicide and kidnapping during an altercation. Up next is a complex case where officers had a tough time after they discovered and rescued a little one from his abusive father.
God damn it! Why can't you ever just do what you're told, you stupid...
You upset? Because my dad hurt me.
Okay. Where did he hurt you?
He pushed me away.
They're from your dad.
And that's the blood came out of my nose.
And I don't know how I'm supposed to be able to help him when I can't even help myself.
Officers responded to allegations of severe abuse at a residence where a 6-year-old child, Aragorn, reported physical and verbal aggression by his father, Athena. The officers reached the location and were immediately thrust into a tense situation.
Yeah, we just had a report that's regarding that the child reported to school staff that the dad was angry a lot and mean to him. He wanted to live with his mom, reported that multiple incidents of dad pushing him to the ground, reported that he got scared at night and his dad ended up pushing him to the ground again. They have been, I guess, gave them groceries because the dad has been having a hard time. And then dad got mad at him again. He didn't have any marks or bruisings according to the school, but he reported that dad hits him in the face and he made a fist. He reported that dad has kicked him. He was asked about if he understood his private area, and he said yes, and that's where dad had kicked him. Calls him names. Dad has choked him before, he said. Calls him stupid, get out of my house. Calls me bullshit, calls me F-word, gives me the middle finger.
And it was reported by a teacher?
Yeah, but it's anonymous, but it's reported to school staff, it says.
So the kid reported it to the school yesterday, but then they just sent you guys like an email of it, or
no,
like
they made a report.
So they didn't contact law enforcement.
No.
So then they just let the kid go home with his dad.
Yeah.
After saying all that.
Yeah.
And there's no record of mom at all.
No, it doesn't say anything. It just gives the dad's father.
Okay.
As a reference, but that's it.
Hopefully he's here with the kid. I did find a grandpa on the kid's power school, so I can give you that information if you need it.
God damn it! Why can't you ever just do what you're told, you stupid?
Officer Fernandez with Farmington Police Department.
Hi.
Hello. How are you? Can we talk to you outside?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So we can hear that you're pretty upset. Okay. So we're just going to talk to you about some stuff that's going on, okay? With your son?
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you say your name?
I go by Athena.
Athena?
Yeah,
okay.
That's
okay. How do you say his name?
Aragorn.
Aragorn? Okay. Where is he at inside the house? Because I need him.
I just put him in his room for a timeout because I'm trying to walk away.
Okay. Do I have your permission to go make sure that he's okay real quick?
Absolutely.
As the officers went in to check on the kid, they uncovered a much more serious problem.
Hi. How are you? You okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need a hug? Okay. You upset?
Because my dad hurt me.
Okay. Where did he hurt you?
He pushed me away in front of me. And that's what he did.
Just now? Okay. Can I see, like, your hands and stuff to make sure you don't have any boo-boos or nothing? Okay. You want to pull up your sleeve for me so I can see your arms? You look a little bit red on your arms right here. What happened? See that right there? What happened, you know?
Dad just pushed me out.
He pushed you? What about these ones? Was that from the same thing? Okay. You got some red stuff? Where did you hit? Was it your back? Or was it up here?
It was up here.
It was up here? Alright, and that's where you hit? What, did it hit your face at all? Okay, what side?
This one.
That side? Alright, how old are you, Aragorn? You're 6? Hey, let me see the back. Can I see the back of your neck real quick? You can play with your toys. I just want to look at the back of your neck, okay?
My dad, this is really easy.
You got any you got any boo-boos on your legs? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That one?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll show another one.
What happened with those? Do you remember what happened to your knees?
Yeah.
What happened?
Look at this.
Oh my goodness. What happened?
Michael pushed me.
Who's Michael?
Michael's just like my brother.
Your brother?
Yeah.
Does anybody...
He really scratched me right there very hard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I started crying.
Okay.
After a very long time.
How old is Michael?
8.
He's 8, and he's your brother?
Yeah.
Who else lives here with you?
My dad.
Just your dad, nobody else?
Yeah, but Grandpa and Michael just come, and Grandpa. And Grandpa.
Do you feel safe with Grandpa?
Yeah, and Mom.
Grandpa and Mom?
I scared of storm because every time I get scared of storm, I just hide in my blanket.
Okay, all right.
I may clean my room.
Well, your room isn't that dirty, though.
The child's visible distress and injuries clearly raised concerns. As a result of that, the officers returned to question Athena, the caretaker, who had just the perfect excuse to help him get out from under the radar.
The only kind of hitting that's happened before is he's been spanked. As far as any kicking and stuff like that, I have some aggression at times where I'll break personal items, but never anything that goes on to him. I do yell. It's single parent, his mom has to go. There's times where in the mornings he doesn't want to listen to me, and so he throws tantrums, and I'm trying to get him ready for school, and I can't get to work on time, and I can't do the things I need to do to provide for him, and so it perpetuates, and that anger just builds up, and I don't know what to do because I don't have a support system. And I'm transitioning, and I don't have a support system for that, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do when I get frustrated because it's like just now I was trying to walk away and he keeps grabbing me and pulling me away and trying to like hit me and stuff, and so I keep trying to push him away, and finally I just pushed him away a little harder and he fell. And I don't know what to do in those situations. Like, I don't want to hurt him, I don't want to touch him, but if he's grabbing onto me when I'm trying to walk away and I'm frustrated, what am I supposed to do? And I've got him in counseling I've got in family counseling. We're going to Judy Beck. And there's been times where we've talked about things and we've been trying to work through it. So I'm trying to go through the motions to get to a point where it's not bad for him at home, but I'm just lost. I don't know what resources there even is for single parents to,
Where's his mom?
She's in South Carolina.
Does he have any contact with her?
She's supposed to video chat with him once a week, but it's more like once every 2 weeks if we're lucky. And I've talked to her about trying to be more involved and trying to contact him more often, and she says that she will be, but she doesn't. And she left suddenly. She just left during COVID. She said that she was going to go live with her mom. We had 50-50 custody, and he was doing great during that time. He was thriving. When she left, it was put all on me.
So what we're going to do is just kind of, I'm going to go ahead and talk to him as well. And then we can also offer resources to you to kind of support. We have family support services that can also come into the home and help you out. I know they do. It's through Desert View. Have you gone through them?
I haven't gone through Desert View before. When I first was 50-50 custody with his mom, he was in, it was a special needs program and stuff, and they came and visited with us before, and again, he was thriving during that time. I was doing okay because I had someone else who could help me on that, and so I was doing a lot better. There wasn't any yelling ever or anything like that. I forgot, Roundtree, that's what they're called.
Oh, okay.
Roundtree,
okay.
Yeah, so I was with them for a long time.
Okay.
And then when he got older, they said that they could continue service with him, but they didn't see a need to at that time.
Okay. Does he have any developmental disabilities?
No. No, I mean, his school counselor has said maybe to see if he's high-functioning autistic, but there's no huge signs of that.
Okay. How do you discipline him?
Generally, I usually try to put him in a timeout. Lately, he's just been disobedient and stuff like that, so I usually just get frustrated. I'll take away toys and TV and stuff, but again, he just tries to escalate the situation. He'll call me names, he'll try to hit me. I'll tell him that's not appreciated. I'll put him in timeout, and then eventually he just escalates to a point where I don't really do it too often, but sometimes I'll spank him, and it's not harder than, it's enough to maybe make him go like this, but it's about like that.
Okay.
And he's usually, I wouldn't say fine after that, but he's frustrated, and then he tells me I'm mean, and then usually I can walk away at that point, but otherwise he'll just scream and cry for hours.
Athena admitted feeling overwhelmed and needing support, but even a blind person could see that he was just playing the victim card with no true sign of guilt.
They're from your dad. Okay.
And that's the blood came out of my nose.
What was that?
That's the blood came out of my nose.
Blood came out of your nose and it
Yeah.
was up there?
It was really bad.
Okay.
And there's some in the bathroom.
I can hear. Let's just talk quiet, okay?
Where's my dad?
He's downstairs talking to somebody else, okay?
Okay.
So we just gotta make sure that you're okay. This is Eric Gorn,
Okay.
and he's 6 years old. The bruises on his face, he's got one right here on his right side that kind of looks like a line.
Okay.
It kind of looks new to me. On the other side is a little bit bigger. It's like right next to his mouth, kind of the size of the quarter. So I don't know if there's any internal things going on. We are going to put him on a 48-hour hold, and I'm going to try to transport the dad to detectives. So.
Okay, where is Eric's dad?
Dad is downstairs, but dad goes by Athena.
Oh, that was that.
Yes.
The purple?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sorry for that wait, Athena. So there is some bruising and stuff on Aragorn, okay? Yeah, so there's a few, and there's some scratches and some redness on him. So we have no choice but to put a 48-hour hold on him because he has bruising and stuff like that.
So what does that mean?
So what that means is he's going to be transported by medics to the hospital, and he's going to get evaluated for the injuries that he does have. He is making some statements about how he got those things. Okay, so that's something law enforcement has to investigate. And with that being said, we can't have you in contact with him until everything's done being investigated. Okay?
With that, his counselor, is she going to be allowed to be involved in such?
His school counselor? Or
his medical counselor.
His medical counselor? Okay.
Judy Beck.
Judy Beck.
And she's my personal counselor as well.
Okay.
She's been working with us.
Okay. So my biggest question right now is, are you willing to go with us to the detectives to talk about what's going on? Just because it's a more formal sit-down place? Or are you...
Am I going to be appointed an attorney?
If you want an attorney, that's 100% your right, and you can have one.
So, Athena, what happened?
This morning, he had woken up, and it was a pretty normal morning. And I went to go get him dressed, and I asked him to turn off the TV, and it was time to get ready to go. And he said no. I waited a few minutes. I asked him again. He said no, and this time I turned off the TV. And I could tell he was frustrated, so I walked away. I let him be upset, and then I came back. I was like, all right, let's get dressed. He told me no, and I said, okay, well, then I'm going to be the one that gets you dressed then, because I need you to go to school.
Yeah.
And he said no, and then he started fighting and all this, so I sat down on the chair, and I was trying to take off his shirt, and he was swinging himself around, and he swung himself in the chair, and he hit himself on the cheek, and then he started crying and screaming, and then I didn't know what to do to get him to calm down, because I tried to hug him, he didn't want that. I tried to say, I'm sorry, he didn't want that, and then I tried to walk away, and that was pretty much it. He just kept escalating, and I just said, okay, fine, you know what, we just won't go to school today, and I've been jobless, so I've been trying to put job applications out, so I was frustrated because I can't go and do that because I'm worried about taking care of him. And so we've just been hanging out all day. We played with Legos, we had a Nerf war. I took a break, I was just on the computer just doing some job stuff, and came in my room, and he'd asked me for a snack, and I said sure, give me just a second. And then he started calling me names and stuff. I was like, you're not going to have a snack if you're going to be mean to me. You know, you're just going to end up in timeout. And he just kept being rude, and I said, please stop. And he said no. So I was like, all right, fine, you're going to go to your room. And so I went to go pick him up, and then he dropped his body to the floor and was dragging his body against the floor when I still had his arm in my hand. So I let go. And then he got all upset, so I tried to pick him up by the body and then place him in his room, and that's when he kept pulling on me and kept pulling on me, and I was like, I even said him, I was like, let me walk away, you know, and I've told him I was frustrated. I was like, let me walk away, please, and he just wouldn't, and finally I pushed him onto his bed, and then I was able to get out the door, and I just shut it behind me.
Okay.
Officers explained the search warrant process while finalizing Athena's statements and planning their next steps to protect the child. As they weighed their options, the case's complexity became clear.
So he was swinging on you?
Yeah, so I had him sat up on my lap like this, and I was pulling his shirt up so his face is facing this way, and he was swinging around, and then he just turned towards like this, trying to get my hands off of him, and I let go, and he just went like that. And he turns himself, and he slams his head, but he hit himself right on here.
Okay. Well, that's pretty...
It's pretty hard, and so I didn't know what he was upset about at first. I was like, why are you so upset? And he's like, you hurt me. I was like, I didn't hurt you, you hit the pillow. And then he's like, no, you hit me right here.
Okay. Is that where these peas came from? Was that just like an ice pack or something?
That was an ice pack, yes.
Okay.
Because afterwards I saw it was red, so I asked him, I was like, do you want to put something on your face to make it feel better? And he said yes, and I was like, it should make it go away eventually.
When we first walked up to the door, there's some pretty choice words that were used. And I mean, I get it. I have kids. I get frustrated. I say, fuck, I say that kind of stuff. It sounded pretty aggressive, though. Everything piling, the way it sounds.
I haven't been able to go to counseling. I mean, and I don't want to, because this sounds like bad, right? But my job had asked me to violate the law, and so I told him I quit, and now I don't have any way to take care of myself or him. I can't go to counseling anymore. I can't, like, I have nothing that I can do to take care of myself, and I don't know how I'm supposed to be able to help him when I can't even help myself.
Yeah.
And so I try really hard to just walk away from situations and stuff.
We're wondering if we could have Grandpa. He can stay with Grandpa.
Okay, my dad's phone number. Hey, kiddo. Bye, kiddo. I love you. We'll see you in a bit, okay? I'm sorry I was frustrated.
You guys were arguing a little bit this morning about him not wanting to go to school. You said you were walking towards the garage. The chair tripped you up and you just later broke it?
I broke it in the same moment. I tripped on it, and because I was so frustrated, and then I had tripped on it, I was mad because it was in the way and I didn't see it. So then I got mad and I kicked it and it broke, and then I just stomped on it afterwards to get it out, break it the rest of the way.
Okay. Was some kicking to the groin, some kicking to his body?
No.
Some slapping, maybe some hitting that was unnecessary?
I've never kicked him or kicked him in the groin ever. I swear, like I've never done that to him. No, I mean he got hit in the groin at school, and that's what I was saying earlier with like that bullet he got hit in the groin by them, and he said that other people at school has hit them there. And I told him, I was like, if somebody hits you there, you need to tell the teacher. But if you can't get away, you can hit him back, if you have to.
Yeah. Do you feel sorry at all? Is that why you,
like before you guys got
when he hit the couch? Was that on purpose, and then you felt sorry and grabbed the peas, put him on his face?
I did feel sorry, and I did go grab him, and I put him on his face. I was like, okay, let's try to get that swelling down, because I don't want you to be like having a hard time chewing or made fun of.
So in the past couple days, have there been times where you felt that you were so frustrated and that your spanking was overboard, or your punishment was overboard?
Today was the first time I've spanked him in weeks, and I mean, usually my punishments are, no TV or video games, and that's usually pretty soft because I feel bad. Like, I don't know what good punishments there are, so the worst that I do is I get frustrated and yell, and I always feel bad about that.
But you don't feel like you've gone overboard recently, or as of late?
I've definitely, like, on the verbal side where I've been upset, where I've just, gone through and had kind of my own tantrum because I have CPTSD, so, like, it's just sometimes it's uncontrollable, and I just get frustrated and I'll just walk back and forth down the halls and try to vent out, so I'll yell and he hears that, but it's never directly at him. I do yell, though, so it's not like... And he thinks it's at him. It's like, I'll say something like, why can't you just listen to me? Or, like, I wish you would just do what I'm telling you to do. You're making these, like things like that. Or like, God, I'm just so frustrated with you right now. I wish I could just take a break.
So, and then help me clarify something, because this is a picture that I had painted in my mind. I was about to kick down the door, right? I hear some words, and then I hear, you stupid. But in my head, I'm seeing you very frustrated, and then him potentially being injured or hurt. So where was he when this was all going down?
Like right before you got, he was upstairs in his room. He was upstairs in his room, and that's when I had walked straight to the door. I had been sitting here for a second, and I looked at the time, and I realized, I was like, dude, it's 12 o'clock in the day. Now it is, but it's 11 in the morning. I haven't done anything with my day, and so I was frustrated about that because I was reminded just how the whole day went. I was sitting right here the whole time. When you guys knocked on the door, I was 5 seconds away. I answered immediately. So I was down here. He was upstairs in his room.
Okay. Do you think he might explain something differently as far as like the incidents today?
I don't think so. It's hard to say what words he would use, but I'm pretty sure you would get almost the same general story.
Okay.
What they'd uncover next could change everything.
So, Aragorn told me that you had thrown him up against the wall, and that's how he got a scratch on his chest.
I've never done that. Never done anything like that.
So is there...
I'll walk through the whole story as many times as I have to, but I've never touched him in that aspect.
Why would he feel the need to tell a police? Because usually police officers make kids feel safe, right?
No, I picked him up, like how I usually pick him up is underneath by the arms and stuff like that, and he was facing me, but I've never pushed him against thrown him against the wall or anything like that, like it's some kind of like movie investigation or anything like that.
So he said that in his room, that when I was up there earlier, he said that you gave him a nosebleed the other day, and that that there is blood on his bed is from you, is what he said.
He had a nosebleed in the middle of the night, and it was on his bed, and he woke me up, and I didn't know what was going on at first, because he said my nose hurts, and I was like, what's going on? He'd already gotten up and wiped it, but yeah, I had a dry nose, and it was in the middle of the night. There's all kinds of stains on his bed from other things before, but I didn't give him a nosebleed.
I gotta be frank, right? As a cop, do you feel like you don't want him in your life anymore?
No,
that it would help you through your transition, that it'll help you through your frustrations, get better without him, and then once you're better, you want him back?
No, I want to have the partnership that my ex-wife and I agreed on. I want to have, like, I want to be involved in every step of his life, but I can't do it on my own. I need somebody who's like a parental figure to be able to take on that role.
So you don't feel like a parental figure?
Well, I mean, I do feel like a parental figure, but I need somebody else, like a partnership in some way. Like, I don't have to have like a significant other, but like, I've talked to his mother, I've asked her, I've begged her to move back. I was like, please, like, I need your help to raise him. You know, he needs his mom. I've said that when we got divorced in court, that I said that he needs both of his parents in his life.
Mm-hmm.
And when she left, she gave me the option to either not have him at all in my life or to take him full time. And it's like, what are you going to do in that situation? He's my son. Of course I want to see him every day.
Yeah.
So it's like I was pushed into either having him full time or not at all.
Yeah, but as of late, do you feel like you don't want him right now? Like you want to not push him off to somebody, but you need your own time, right?
I just want somebody who's able to take him half the time. I want to be able to be a supportive parent and involved in his life, but I don't know if I have the ability to do that every day. I have, like I said, there's all this stuff going on. I just, I don't know what that is. Like, I don't have other friends really who have kids. It's not like, if that was the case, it's like maybe, they could go hang out together for the day and, I can do the same for them or something, but I just don't really have that option. So it's just, I do need a break of some kind, but I don't want like a long extended break away from him. I love him. I love playing Nerf wars with him. I love playing Legos with him. Like, I love all of that. Mm-hmm. Every part of it. And I'm happy to be in his life, but I don't know if I can be the only one in his life.
In New Mexico, we're pretty proactive with keeping families together. Usually they want to see families stay together, but honesty goes a long way. In order for us to help you, there's a bunch of services that we can provide you. If you work with CYFD, they can get you through parenting plans. They can get you services, maybe put him in some clubs or some youth clubs to help him and aid him, right? But you're going through a lot, and it sucks. You got this ball of piled up inside of you, but I need honesty.
I'm being as honest as I can.
I need to know if it went overboard and when. Because if he's saying that it went overboard, and he's telling us, and he's going to tell multiple people, he's telling his school that it went overboard.
The only time I've been overboard is trying to get him dressed. I'm trying to pull his clothes off of him, and it's yanking him, but I don't... That's it. That's the only time today where it was really overboard.
Did it frustrate you so much right here that you pushed him into this chair?
No, I lifted up off of his shirt, and he slammed forward. So if I did, it wasn't intentional, but I don't think I was going like...
Is this the shirt right here? Or was...
No, but I was trying to put on his shirt, so I guess, yeah, you're right. No, I realize that now. Putting on his shirt, it probably pushed him down like that.
So now you were, rather than taking off his shirt, you're putting it on.
Yes, I'm sorry.
And it's okay. It's okay. We're willing to work with you. That's what we're here for.
I'm sorry. I'm nervous and I'm trying to be forthcoming with you. I really am.
Like what? Show me.
Probably pushing down on his shirt.
Did you do that intentionally?
No, I was just trying to get it on his arms fast, because usually what he does when I'm trying to get him dressed in moments where he has been frustrated with that is he'll start like pulling off his sleeve on his own if I can't get it over his head. So I tried to pull it over his head and just pulled it down as fast as I could.
Were you pissed off at that time?
Yeah, I was upset.
A detective is on his way here right now to come and talk to you, and he's going to kind of let you know what's going on a little bit more. So if you could for me, just grab your phone, maybe like a jacket, and we can go talk outside real quick.
After finalizing the safety plan and arranging temporary care for the child, officers reviewed the evidence and came to a conclusion which did not look good for Athena.
So the thing is I'm just going to have you stand up, okay? Can you stand up for me? So right now, you're just being detained, right? You're under arrest right now, okay? So for child for right now, okay? Because we believe that there's probable cause to believe that there is child going on. So I'm going to be transporting you up to the jail.
I thought it was allowed an attorney, and that I'm a little confused here.
You still are. You're able to call an attorney.
How can I do that if I'm being detained right now?
It's like I said, it's a process. One's appointed to you. That's how it works. If you can't afford it.
My option was to go stand outside and get arrested outside, or...
So I tried to give you an opportunity to get things that you wanted to get without us getting them for you.
Okay, well,
and so
I'm
that's
just
why I
confused.
asked that.
Okay, but I'm just confused how that led from one end to the other, because...
So we basically already knew these things.
I'm sorry, I've never been in this situation before,
Okay.
so can I finish talking, please?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I've never been in this situation before, which is why I was asking the questions that I was.
Okay.
I don't feel like that should mean that I get detained.
Okay, so we have enough probable cause to believe that child abuse is occurring, and that has occurred over the past couple days, if not more than that. So we have probable cause to believe that a crime has been
But you just
committed.
gave me the option to go outside.
Well, I was going to detain you in handcuffs anyway and arrest you.
That's
yes.
Got it. Okay, so that's what I was asking with that. So
Okay.
That's perfectly fine. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't being lied to.
No, I'm not. I'm not
I was
lying to you.
given the
No.
option of the situation.
No.
So, when do I get my one phone call?
Yes, you'll get a lot at the jail.
So my name is Jamie Smith. I'm the investigation supervisor here at CYFD. Based off of the circumstances today, we are needing to set up a safety plan for your kiddo being. The biggest thing is that we need to get your consent once we go through all of this stuff on the safety plan, because we do have some concerns, obviously. The biggest thing is I'm under the impression that you're okay with sending him to stay with your dad. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'm Detective Ncoma. I'm with Farmington Police. Quick question.
She goes by Athena.
Okay, Athena?
Yes.
Okay, Athena, where do you keep your keys so after we're finished with the house, we can lock it?
They're
your
on my bed currently.
Questions for me?
No, not really. I'm sorry. There's like 1,000 questions. However, are they relevant? You know, I'm nervously changing. Can I grab my medicine? I'm sorry. That's in this.
Yes, we can definitely grab any medicine that you need. Okay. I also do have another question regarding is there anybody else that lives in the house?
No.
Okay, just you.
Just me and my son.
Okay. All right. Do you feel comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm going to jail, and this is really weird, but because I'm transgender, I'm like afraid of going to male jail.
Yeah.
I don't want to be assaulted.
Mhm.
Is like, do you know what
So
what happens in that scenario? Because I really
Yeah. So I know. So I don't have the exact answer, but if that is a concern of yours, that's totally understandable, and I wouldn't want that to happen to you either. I don't want that to happen to anybody. To have that type of fear in general. Unfortunately, it is a fear, and I couldn't imagine having to have that type of fear. So I'm going to do my best to talk to them, but it's more of a them question. I don't want to just tell you yes or no, but I'm sure that they can put you alone rather than with a group of people at least.
Athena was eventually taken into custody and charged with abuse and neglect. From a shocking incident to a heartbreaking one, where the officers discovered a house of horrors and found some children living in deplorable conditions.
What's that smell? Other than the poop, did you spray something or? And she don't know. She wiped her poop everywhere and she spit. She don't know. Bless her heart. 10 years. This is the worst I've ever seen. That's where she was laying naked. That's feces, maggots, roaches. That's where your daughter was sleeping.
On September the 28th, 2023, officers responded to reports of 3 children living in horrifying conditions. Upon entering the home, they were confronted with a shocking and distressing scene.
Go ahead and open the door.
He can't get up. I hear her back here.
Thank you.
Hey, babe. Mr. Parsons, you on the couch? Okay, there you are. So we got EMA out here. They're going to check on the kids. We're also going to get some information, see if we can get APS. As another form of assistance. I don't know if EMA wants to come out or wants us to walk them out. But so EMA is going to evaluate them. We'll get all your information for APS. And then, well, I guess your wife, where's she at?
They're back there cleaning.
She's back there?
They're back there cleaning.
Hey, EMA is here to evaluate them. And then if y'all want to come out here too, we have 2 other officers that are going to talk and try to get APS. So we need everybody's information for APS. Because they give resources for adult protective services, such as like your husband's help.
Come here, Brandy.
I mean, we're making a huge impact on this.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Come here, Brandy. Michael's asleep back.
Yeah, let Michael be, please.
Okay, well, if you'll come out here, because EMA is going to need your kids' names and date of birth.
Okay.
Is that hers?
These are hers.
Them too?
Here's a pay ring.
lives here. I help my mother-in-law. She stays with us because I take care of her.
Okay.
Because I don't have.
I was gonna go back there.
Here, so. Yes, you are now. You've been here for almost 2 years.
Miss Parson, what's your first name?
Alan.
E-N or A?
I need my ID and stuff, baby.
I can write it down.
Can I go wash my hands and stuff, please?
You know your kids' date of birth and all that?
Yeah.
You have your ID?
Yes.
It's whatever y'all want to do. Right? Whoever y'all are talking to or interviewing or whatever y'all want to do. I'm trying to hold this up here.
Who are you charging? That's all I need to know.
Who are y'all charging? That's why I put y'all out here to talk to everybody and interview. Now the mom for sure because she's able-bodied.
Okay, well,
But I wanted y'all to see it yourself too.
Part of the conversation.
Because she's the mother-in-law and able-bodied. That's the mom. That's the dad. You see his.
But he can't stand up. Get away.
No.
But the other one can't.
And then there's one. That's a felony neglect, and then it could be cruelty to children. For the other two, there's one for exploitation of a disabled. I don't know if it's disabled persons or adult. I'd have to look it up.
The officers quickly secured medical care for the children, but what followed was going to reveal the true severity of the neglect, shocking even the most seasoned of officers.
But her feet have been like that, and that's something the doctors have actually been looking at. She wants her to have therapy, and I have that.
You good?
To get that set up.
I'm about to say, you need to be checked out.
That whole shelf right there is no medicine.
These?
They ain't going to the back. She got it on. She's seizure medicine.
Okay, yeah, I seen she had a seizure the 5th.
Aww. There's a farm between now where they usually
Don't spit, sorry.
That's bleach or feces I smell.
No, there's poop on the store.
Oh no, I know. I smell that, but there's another smell.
I got rid of it.
You see what I mean?
I
Like
can see stuff.
clean, and they let her.
It's just two.
Like this across.
Which one? Which girl stays in there?
Her.
Which one? Which her?
The only girl, the 10-year-old. Yeah, she was in here.
You got a picture of her in there?
No, when I walked in, they were.
So you got it on body camera probably?
No, because it was on the charger. And as soon as I came in this morning, I was call. Now, DFAX, I think Miss Jones took a picture of her. She was standing on the pile, naked, and I think Miss Jones snapped a picture real quick. What's that smell? Other than the poop, did you spray something or? For you? Cardiac, and you have diabetes?
Was it you? Yeah, her. Always me.
Yeah, I had to look up the address to make sure we were going to the right place, and I seen the call. I seen that she had just had a seizure. Well, I seen she was unresponsive.
It was pretty scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had an 18-year-old that just moved out.
Oh, that was the eldest.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. I was like,
four.
I
There used to be
was
4 of them. So the oldest is the one that trashed me.
Where's the 2 boys sleep at?
They sleep in the office.
Okay.
You don't wear
You wear diapers, buddy?
Nope, big boy. All right, cool.
She's the only one.
Chloe's the only one in diapers.
I know this is in the safe, but I'm gonna put it up under there. I'm gonna put it here.
Hey,
that's more. I don't like it further they can get to it. I put it here is like.
I'm gonna put it up here. You're right.
Is there another one?
Kid?
He's
It's just 3.
He's
Oh.
passed out.
Yeah, where's he at?
He is in my mom's room. Just give me.
Oh yeah, he's on. He was in the bed. Do you mind if he walks right back here?
I don't mind.
They just have to look like they looked at him. Hey, baby. Hey. Wake up. Hey, boo. They gotta check you out. Okay? You're a hard sleeper. They gotta check you out. He shakes. I don't know why.
I think he might be autistic too.
Yeah, they do that. He was like that earlier. He just shakes. See?
Does he feel cold on the skin?
He shakes like that with his autism? Okay. You say he's soaking wet?
Yeah, he pees. He pees in the bed. Like when he's sleeping, he'll pee. Because he wasn't wet when I brought him back here. So
So
It's okay, baby.
He don't wear no diaper or nothing?
He does, but he didn't put one on him. I didn't put one on him this morning because we had just gotten up and he had just gotten up. But then he went back to sleep.
Well, I mean, you got to know this ain't healthy for him.
Yeah, I know.
And
his doctor, I'm trying to get that room cleaned up. This is why I've got all those bags and stuff in there. I'm getting it done.
But that's where you keeping her at?
I have been, yes.
That ain't that smart.
No, it's not, and I'm trying to get it cleared up.
You know, you got.
That's why I'm worried about her, because she's been eating feces and breathing it in. That's what I'm.
in my face.
Don't take it personal. She don't know. She don't know.
The children, including one with autism, were clearly victims of extreme neglect. The evidence was obvious, and the officers needed no convincing to act immediately.
We changed that around because when when her sister was in here, she didn't want Chloe to come in there when Chloe was not out of the room. Yeah, we did that. Yeah. We weren't trying to, keep her locked in there. We just, and we don't even lock that door now. She's just not in there now.
That trash was wall to wall. There was no space to walk in when I came the first time.
I know.
But she was in that tent naked.
Girl, they had her in the tent.
The police actually hit him.
Come here, baby. Come this way. No, you're fine. You're okay. All this was trash. And she was, when I walked in, she was pulling her out of the tent naked to put her clothes on.
Crazy.
Yeah, well, I said she don't know. She wiped her poop everywhere and she spit. She don't know. Bless her heart. But I do have a spit mask.
I don't have a TV
just
in my
in
room
case.
either.
But that's why I'm worried about her.
You wanna walk that way, buddy?
Maybe getting evaluated because she's been eating it and breathing this in.
Last time she had a seizure right there in a pile of dog So I took her to the hospital with dog
That old lady's room is immaculate. How do you as an adult let other children live like that? You can at least try.
She's being able-bodied and whatnot.
Yeah, her room is clean. That's what pissed me. The room where the little boys sleep, her room is nice. Or I'm calling DFAX now.
They say anything?
She is walking in the courthouse now to get that order, so I can go ahead and take them too. If y'all just stand by for her to at least say she's got it in her hand.
She's coming over there, right?
Yeah.
And if you want to take Chloe,
then DFAX gonna have to sit with her too.
Unless they can take her from the hospital and
Who is
let
it,
her
Lisa
mom ride in
Jones?
with her to
DFAX?
medical.
She going to jail.
We need a whole right, they can take
Yeah,
her over
yeah.
there.
Yeah, sorry, there's like 4 people talking.
It's the same.
But she's walking in there now.
We all going over.
I just called her.
What she said?
She said she's walking in to get the order now. Hey, can you step outside? They're going to talk to you. She's 30.
She's 31.
31. Okay.
Yes.
If you'll step outside with them. Hey. Hey, babe. Yeah. I'll have to call the APS for them. All right, so I'm going to get APS out here for her. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what's going on. The 2 able-bodied people are going to go to jail. The only reason you are not is a little sympathy. I feel that maybe you didn't realize how bad your daughter had gotten. I'm going to get APS out here to help you. I'm going to get APS out here to help her. But let me tell you, 10 years, this is the worst I've ever seen, okay? Y'all need help, but somebody has to be responsible, okay?
The disabled father, visibly distraught, insisted on telling his side, a revelation they were not expecting.
I've always expected my mother-in-law and my daughter.
And that's why I'm holding them accountable, because your mother-in-law is right across the hall from her sleeping in feces. And I'm not talking about a little bit of feces that she smeared. This is a whole long stretch of feces, maggots, roaches that she's laying in, okay? I don't know how much longer she would have died. She's breathing all that in every day. So when DFAX gets out here, if they're cool with a family member, I'll get numbers from you. And if a family member is gonna take them, great. That's even better for them. We're not trying to be difficult. And then we'll get APS out here to help you. They'll start sending, hopefully, nursing care, CNA, something like that out here.
What about my wife?
I'll get your number so she can call you and everything else.
I depend on her to take care of me.
That's why I'm calling APS today. But something's got to give. I'm getting APS out here, but maybe she needs some help. But at the same time, you can't lock your child in that room with all that. When I went in there, that's where she was laying naked. That's feces, maggots, roaches. That's where your daughter was sleeping. So that's the issue.
I told her. mean, I spent almost $3,000 the last place we lived at for something similar, and she promised me that it would never happen again.
Well, that's why I said I'm not trying to be difficult, but I'm a mandated reporter and I'm a mom, and I got to get them somewhere safe and clean and healthy. Because the last thing I want to do is leave and she in that room.
Yeah, but it's got to be clean.
Yes, that's.
I mean, if you take her.
You say your brother can clean it?
No, I got brother-in-law and a sister, and they're gonna lose it.
As long as they get it clean, that's gonna be defects. Is only concern.
But how long is how long could she be in jail for?
Today is Wednesday, but they have a hearing. She should have a hearing Friday. She should have a bond hearing Friday. They have it Monday, Wednesdays.
Nobody leaves her from jail until she
has a bond hearing.
But they can put her in jail right after the hearing.
No, somebody pays her bond.
You off of SSI, SSDI. That's all we survive off of. That's it. I'm begging, please don't take her. Just don't take her. Give them a warning. They're willing to. They're gonna clean it.
Man, there's no way I can give a warning for that.
I got nobody else. I promise you, I got nobody to take care of me.
I'm calling APS out here to get you some help and start that up. And she may need help taking care of all of y'all, but
she does. But she doesn't deserve to go to jail for this. She's been trying and advocating and asking for help from family members. We've been screaming and asking for help from everybody. And the one person that was helping us, she took off. My daughter, she took off to go move in with her sister, which she had every right to.
Yeah, because she's not responsible for y'all. Y'all are the parent. She can't raise y'all.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm getting APS involved. And then they'll send somebody out here to help you and help her back here. That's still a help. She's 10. She can't fend for herself.
I understand that.
She's looking for y'all to take care of her. Just like you look for your wife to take care of you, somebody has to take care of her. And nobody is. And that's just being honest. She's left in that room to eat and sleep in it and be covered in roaches. So.
Believe me, I'm pissed. They're mad. I just don't know what. I love her too. I love all of them. This is devastating.
Yeah, I understand. Well, this is the route we're going to take because somebody has to be accountable. There's 2 able-bodied women in this room. And before, I don't mean no harm, before I take care of my husband, I'm going to take care of my child. So they're going to be held accountable. We're going to get APS out here to help you. DFACS will be out here. And if they're cool with you calling your family so that the kids are somewhat familiar, I'm cool with that too.
The officers held the mother-in-law and her daughter responsible for the neglect, charging them with multiple first-degree cruelty charges. The cops had a hard time processing the next case after they discovered a horrifying secret involving a daughter and her family.
He lifted up my shirt, he grabbed my vest, he just smacked him for no reason.
Spit on my face.
No, he spit right
relax.
here.
On May the 30th, 2024, officers responded to a disturbing case involving a man accused of inappropriate behavior towards his daughter.
I know, dude. Why, man?
He lied to me straight to me. He looked at me right in my goddamn face.
Yeah, get ready.
2205.
All right. What's going on with her? This is just
44, you said?
Yes, please. Just 1 unit.
We all have COVID.
Okay, let me take a step back.
Yeah, that's first and foremost.
Yeah, I don't need that.
We all slept in this morning. Him and I woke up. I got up. I made myself some cereal. Came to the bed. He asked me if I had checked on her yet. I said no. She was still sleeping. He got up. He went to check on her. Went to feel if she had a fever, I guess. Next thing I know, a little bit later, he comes in. He says she's gone.
And she's claiming all this stuff now.
She's claiming that when he went to feel her stomach, I guess he touched her breast.
But he was just trying to touch her stomach.
He was trying to touch her stomach to check her temperature. And the window to her bedroom was open. I guess she crawled out of it here in the neighborhood. She's really from it, but she really has. So we went over there. I drove him over there here in the van. And then she took off running.
Is she all right now?
The officer was in for a shock when he began interviewing the victim and discovered the real story of what had happened.
What's going on?
Sierra 203.
Were you over there when whatever he did over there happened? Were you at the other address when he did whatever he did?
No, he was.
Okay. All right, so what's going on?
I was scared. I got scared, so I left.
Okay, so what happened?
I'm sick.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't feeling good. I've been having a fever.
Mm-hmm.
And so this morning, I was asleep. I had just woken up, my eyes were closed. And he kind of like came in, and I was just wearing a hoodie. I wasn't wearing a bra or underwear.
Okay.
He kind of put his hand on my stomach to kind of like check my.
Yeah.
He kind of like slowly, like maybe a minute, or two, he was in there. He kind of like lifted up my shirt more, and he kind of like grabbed my breast. He lifted up my shirt, and he grabbed my breast for maybe like a couple of seconds.
Go ahead.
He kind of grabbed my breast, and then took a picture of just like my top, and then he kind of put my hoodie back over, put the blanket on top of him, and then told my mom that I didn't have a fever anymore.
Okay.
I kind of just like,
You what?
I got up, I got out of bed, I put some underwear and some shorts. I left, I went through my window in my bedroom. I was scared. I didn't know what.
All right, have a seat, all right? Were you in the room with him?
I was not. The door was open though.
Okay.
He was in there less than 2 minutes, yeah.
Less than 2 minutes?
Yeah.
I didn't even think it was that long.
26.
Anyway, you can touch. So, what about the phone thing? What is she talking about?
I don't know. She said I took a picture of her, but.
Yeah, I don't want to get.
If you got some masks, I'll put it on. But I don't have a mask because it's been so long since we had to wear them.
I know.
You know. But no, last picture I took, and I even that's the camera, and I even showed her my trash. The trash too. I haven't.
Yeah. All right. And what is she diagnosed with? Anything?
We don't have insurance, so we haven't been able to get her.
He went, and he has COVID, but.
No.
Oh, you
I
mean?
told him about everything.
Oh. No, she's.
We haven't had insurance to be able to get her.
What do you think? But she has mental problems, you think?
I think she definitely has depression, at least.
Okay. All right, give me a minute, all right? Yeah. All right, give me a minute.
The situation became slightly tense as the officers struggled to contain family members as they got involved in heated exchanges.
You shouldn't have gotten into my house at all.
Come on. What's going on, man? All right, come on, let's go on. Come on. Stay
It
separate.
doesn't matter.
Listen,
But you have no business putting. How
yeah,
would
we're
you
gonna
feel
talk. We're gonna talk.
your dog?
Ma'am, stop. Don't even bother. Listen. So what happened? What's going on? Let's actually go behind the car. Come on. Come on.
Yeah. No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't.
Ma'am.
You're not.
Ma'am.
You don't touch my son.
Ma'am.
You don't touch my son. You respect. That's my son.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So what happened, dude?
So.
Ma'am.
I understand that, but you.
Caitlin came to my front door. Her daughter Caitlin came to my front door.
I don't put no hands on nobody's kids.
Ma'am, listen to me and walk over here, okay? Everything's gonna be handled.
Okay,
Relax.
I want to press charges.
Let me hear what happened.
I don't give a
Listen to me.
I don't care. I don't care.
Stop for a minute.
Okay.
Stop
right.
and listen. Go.
Like he grabbed her, and like he also took pictures of her naked, and I was like, yo, that's like not okay.
Mm-hmm.
And like she was like crying. She was like, she was overwhelmed. And now we're here.
Well, what happened?
And after that, like, what's it called? He came to the house and he knocked looking for her. I told him that
Okay.
So like, I told her that she wasn't here, so he didn't do nothing bad.
I want him arrested.
I know, but listen.
I want him arrested.
I can't just arrest people without hearing him say what he's saying, right?
He put his hands on a
listen again. Stop.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to work with everybody, but you need to stop.
Okay, go ahead, finish.
So then he came to the back porch after she was trying to run. So then, like, what's it called? Opened the back porch, walked to the front door in the house, and then opened the front door, and then pushed her to the freaking sidewalk, just like pushed her. And then he came into the house and said, if you ever lie to me again, you're and he smacked me like in my face.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. That's really nice. That's really cute.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
Stop.
She is. I'm sorry.
Stop. You need to stop, okay?
Okay.
You gotta give me a minute.
I want him arrested.
Okay, can you stop and let me speak? I need to figure out that situation, and then I'm gonna figure out your situation, okay?
Okay.
Everything's gonna work out, all right? All right, so just take a minute and relax.
Hardware?
Yeah, I know.
Burglary, battery, child abuse.
So I can do burglary, battery therein, and then child abuse. And then the other.
You want to press charges?
She won't. Mom wants to, yeah. This is what he's saying. He just touched her stomach. She lost her mind or whatever. He goes outside. She jumps out the window, runs away. Right. The kid.
Just now.
She's claiming that she was sleeping. He touched her stomach to see if she had a fever, and then touched up here. But he said she touched up here too. And she said that she took her clothes off and touched her. Yeah.
How do you get her clothes off?
That's the thing. Like, it doesn't make sense.
The officers, still no closer to resolving the situation, returned to speak with the victim, who appeared unsettled by the chaos unfolding around her.
Hey, he smacked you in the mouth, right, you said?
Right here.
Like he smacked you in the face?
Straight bow.
One smack?
And my ear was like ringing.
You heard him say he'll do it again, right?
Yeah, no, well, that part isn't anything. I'm not worried about it. I'm worried about him actually hitting him.
Last night was wearing an oversized hoodie.
An oversized hoodie, you said? Okay. Just an oversized hoodie? You weren't wearing nothing else underneath that at all? Nothing? Okay.
Yeah. My front is kind of exposed. I took a picture.
Your eyes were still closed? So how do you know that he took a picture of you? You saw the flash? Okay. Well, I gotta ask. That's the only reason why I'm asking. It's not silly. That's why I'm asking. Okay? I didn't say that. I have to ask these questions, right? Has he done this before? Has he done it before?
Are you flipping me off?
What did he do last year?
You're flipping me off? You're from this side?
Hey, just go over there. I know, but I get it. I get it, but just stand over here and we'll handle it, okay? If they're doing something, you give it to us and we'll handle it. They're not gonna do that to me, I promise you. Fair? So we're all on the same page. I mean, she's really shook it up. Like something happened. Whether what she's saying is true or not, but something happened. I mean, she really believes it. She saw it from her eyes.
While officers were still taking statements from everyone involved, the suspect suddenly erupted and instantly flipped the situation on its head, leaving the officers with no choice but to take action.
I don't know, like, what you guys are doing, but I know you guys are investigating her allegations, but I don't know if you guys understand how traumatic it is. That girl looks like she's about to have a...
We're doing both of them.
Yeah, but you imagine if somebody was molesting you and then you have your molester right next to you?
Listen, I'm not going to tell you how to come and do your job at admin health. So, you know, I mean, it's the same thing if you come over here and try to tell me what I have to do my job too.
Like,
I understand,
advocating
but,
for her.
But at the same time, ma'am, you need to understand that those are, as of right now, it's all allegations, and we're trying to figure out the proof of such. Okay, so that's why we're figuring out what's going on with your son, while also figuring out what's going on with her. So, I mean, he's not.
Saying, you understand
I understand what you're saying, but we're also dealing with.
Right now, everybody's a suspect, not.
Right.
Everybody's a suspect? What do you mean?
As far as over there.
Oh.
Correct. So it's
two
not.
separate crimes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just saying because I'm looking at her through the window, through my car, and she looks like she's about to hyperventilate. Like.
We understand, and that we have all that in mind as well. That's why, I mean, we're working on it. So.
Yeah, I'm just worried about her.
I understand. We are too. You know, it's.
And I don't mean to come off rude.
I understand. I know what you're saying.
I'm just trying to advocate for her. Like, I'm just sitting there thinking, like, if I was, I wouldn't want my near me.
I understand, but what I think the general public doesn't see a lot, at least when it comes to law enforcement, is that we get allegations like this all the time.
But I do hope he does get arrested, because while we were here and the other guy who was here, he did say numerous times that he would my son and that he would smack him again. And I was like, no, you're not. You're not going to touch my son. Like, hello.
When he did that, did he approach you guys?
No, he was standing on where he is now.
Hey, that was inappropriate. That was inappropriate.
Hey.
No, you didn't.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Let him.
He just smacked him for no reason.
Spit on my face.
No, he spit
Just
right
relax.
here. I
Back
saw
up.
that.
We have it all on video. Just take a step back. Take a step back.
I saw that though.
Help us over.
He's not cooperating, but we gotta get him on his stomach somehow.
Let's get his legs crossed.
Okay,
look. Listen.
We're listening. What's
Okay,
up?
I will roll over.
Okay.
Just let go of this arm. I will roll over.
We're not letting go. We'll hold on.
You can stay on this. Okay, you can hold on to it. You have to move though, because I'm a little fat and I can't go left.
Okay.
Okay, I will.
We're rolling this way. We're not going to do it your way. Okay, so whenever you're ready.
You'll roll up in here. So give me enough time.
You can put a cuff on this head if you like.
Nope, we'll wait. You got to be on your toes. And then as soon as you put your hand in your bag, we'll get you off.
I got to roll more because the shoulders.
No.
They're searching while we got him here.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time hearing them.
Summer's in normal.
Okay. They're at 11616 in Jolly Court.
That's all. I got a wallet in this left pocket.
Okay.
Right here.
All right, we'll roll you this way.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to throw up.
Hold on. We're going to get you up in a second.
I'm going to throw up. Just leave me here.
Now throw him on the side, sit him up.
I'm going to throw up.
All right, well.
You might want to leave me here for a minute.
All right, we got to sit you up.
I'd rather not. Okay, that'd be fine.
All right, right there.
Officers documented injuries and performed medical checks as the suspect complained of breathing difficulties, but it was only going to delay the inevitable.
All right, now you're going to jail for spitting on the deputy. County, he's secured now. Destruction of evidence and for resisting with violence, okay? That's 3 felonies you're going to need today.
County, he's just complaining of nausea and shortness of breath. Shut up. Hey, whatever, I don't care. Preaching to the choir. I know you don't care. I know how. Okay.
MD51.
I'm not going to spit on him.
Well, you just did. It's too
I
late.
was trying to spit because I couldn't breathe.
Well, that's weird.
I got COVID.
That's awesome.
You guys do too. And they already knew that.
He's not going to need that right now. He's not going to need that right now. No, he's got spit mask on. He's not spitting anymore with COVID. Just put it down for me. Put it right down, and then come over here. Nope. If you're complaining, you're breathing, you're fine. What? I have no idea. What do you need?
Go to everybody that was dealing with him.
Okay.
Take pictures of all the injuries for the battery.
Absolutely.
Is it easier for you to roll onto your side or can you do it like this? All right, that works out for me. I appreciate it.
I ain't lifting that over you. I'm definitely not getting spit on by you. So you're gonna wear that little spit mask.
Did you see exactly what happened when the whole tussling and wrestling was going on?
Not enough to. I saw it, yes, but everything happened so fast.
Okay.
I know that the detective came to get the phone and he had it, I guess, in his pocket. He wasn't going to give it to him, and that was when he, started resisting him getting the phone and everything. And then they were, I don't even know who, I don't know which guys, I can't even tell you, but they pulled him out and threw him onto the ground. They were struggling with him because he was resisting. I don't know.
Are you willing to write that in a statement for us? No?
No.
Okay.
We use this tool.
We leaving?
I think so. You guys are walking up the clothes on, so.
We rolling?
Yep, that car right there.
All right, sounds good, man. Fix my pen. That's the only two things I need.
That's it. Well,
Shut that for me.
very good. Back in the trunk shut?
Yep, that's all I would ask. It doesn't have
We'll just say it like that right now. And then it's his car, so he's just going to do it real quick. Just relax for right now.
Okay, that's fine.
So every time you get moved or transferred, you got to check your pocket.
Yep, that's it.
Nothing on you, nothing poking pod, just sticking up like that.
All right, we'll call you when I get there. Get the water. Make sure you get the keys out of the van. I think you left them in them. Oh, can you do me a favor before you take my wallet? Can you get my wife my cash? Give her the cash? Yeah, give her the cash. Thank you.
The suspect was taken to jail and was charged with multiple offences, including burglary, abuse, lewd acts, tampering with evidence, and battery on law enforcement. From one case of neglect to another troubling case where officers discovered a roughed-up child and had to rescue him from his own parents.
Did he grab your face or did he hit your face?
Hit my face. I need you to be honest with me. What happened to your face? Travis did it. Was he carrying you? Did he hit you? What happened for real? He hit me.
No, you're under arrest. You're being charged with child abuse.
Officers responded to a call on August the 20th, 2024, about a young child left unattended by a pool while the parents were engaged in a heated argument. The officers immediately began questioning the mother and her boyfriend, Travis, about the incident.
Good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Do you have a little 4-year-old kid?
I do.
Okay. Somebody's calling in that he was back here by the pool by himself.
There's a big bay window. He's right there. He knows how to swim. I can get him real quick.
Can I just step in and talk to you guys real quick? They said you guys were arguing too. Is everything okay?
Yeah, we're okay. Can I get my boyfriend and ask him?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
give me a second.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
All right. How you doing?
Good. Somebody called in and said you guys were arguing.
We were arguing out back, yeah, but we're fine.
Okay. And do you have like a little 4-year-old or something?
Yeah, we can find a medical
They were saying the kid was by himself in the back. I just want to check to make sure he's okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's been opening the door, going out back and whatnot. I mean, he's fine.
You guys weren't physical at all or anything like that?
No.
Copy, stand by.
Okay. What's your first name?
Travis.
And are you all married?
No, we're boyfriend, girlfriend. We got Airbnb here together.
Yeah, if you want to get your driver's license, and then I'll just need her information too. I do have to come in and just make sure the kid's okay and she's okay.
Okay.
And that'll be it. Make sure there's nothing, that like they were saying it sounded like, something was going on. So I just want to make sure there's no domestic going on. All right, I do have to get a sworn statement from you.
Okay.
So I'm going to swear you in. Raise your right hand.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Do you swear from the statement you're about to give are true and correct?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me what happened this morning.
I woke up and he had blood on his face and the mark on his face. And I asked him what happened, and he said Travis did it. And immediately I went to the bedroom and I woke Travis up. I said, "Hey, can you wake up?" And he woke up. He looked at his face. I said, "Look at his face." And he said, "What happened?" He said, "I don't see anything." I said, and I was wiping the blood off at he just had a bloody nose. It wasn't like there was like blood from an abrasion or anything. And I said, "Do you know what happened?" And he was like, "No." And at first, he said, "No, I don't know what happened." And I was like, "Well, he's saying that you did it." And I was like, "I just need you to tell me, explain what happened." You know what I mean? I didn't think that, he would have actually done it. He was like, "You really think I did that?" And I was like, "No, but saying you did it, so I know that you carried him to bed, I was thinking did you drop him or something, you know what I mean, just tell me what happened." And he was so groggy, still waking up. It just escalated immediately. We started fighting. I was just like, how can you, I just didn't understand why it escalated. I was like, I just wanted answers. I'm a normal mom. A normal mom would want answers if they woke up and their kid looked like that.
What was he saying?
He was just saying, "I can't believe you would think I would do that." And then DFS called, and then that just escalated. He thought I had called the cops. You understand what I'm saying?
The little one was found with visible injuries, including blood on his face and chest, raising immediate concern for his safety. They questioned the mother, who seemed to be equally surprised by this information, or she was trying to hide any guilt.
But it just got blown out of proportion.
It looks like a handprint, though.
It does. I know.
So it doesn't look like he dropped, and that just doesn't make any sense.
But
did he ever deny doing it?
He was like, "You really thought I did? You really thought I would do it?" And I really don't believe that he would, but it looks like a hand. Rowan saying it, and Rowan accuses me of all the time. All the time he accuses me of that I know I didn't do.
Yeah, but
you know
that's severe marks, though.
I don't know what to do.
That doesn't happen by accident.
I know. I don't know what to do. And I told him,
and you're saying he's never showed any sign of aggression or...
No, nothing towards him. Yesterday,
Has he ever hit you?
No. We got into an argument last week, but he's never been violent, never showed aggression like that. I know that he has a history with his ex, but...
In what way?
She stabbed him.
I know, but did he ever get arrested for domestics?
I don't think the domestic was on him. I think
123 go.
I think it was on her against him. At least that's my understanding.
The person testing and showing valid ID card only out of Maryland in reference to person Travis, and showing him in a protection order protected party being a person Molly, showing valid Class C out of Maryland.
That's her.
How long? So y'all been together for 8 months. He's never been violent with you, never hit you, never pushed you.
But I know how this stuff goes, and I told him, I was like, you understand, if you did it, I could go to jail if I don't say something. I told him that. I was like,
Did he ever deny it? And say, "I didn't do it"?
Yeah, he said he didn't do it.
Okay. What do you think?
I don't know what to think. And I know that I don't want to get in trouble.
Has your kid ever been injured before like that?
No.
Because it doesn't look like he'd do that on himself. No way.
I don't know what to think. I don't think that he would do it. I know that he's a handful. You know what I mean? He's a high energy kid, but I don't understand that. But also he plays they play rough. He does play rough. When I say play rough, but it looks like the only thing is it looks like a handprint. That's the only thing. But he does play rough, like, and I mean, you don't understand when I say rough, like, walks into side of tables, you know what I mean?
Right, but I mean, to leave a handprint like that, in my opinion, it's gotta be pretty hard to smack. It looks like 3 or 4 fingers on his face, and it's red.
You know what I mean? Like, we literally just woke up, and I haven't gone any further with it. So, like, I haven't even had a chance to talk to him or anything. And I've been asking him to talk to me. Like, I was, like, asking him to talk to me, but as soon as he thought that I called the cops, because they called, it was just shut down from that point on.
Well, I mean...
So, like, I don't know anything except from what I told you. Like, he woke up, that's what happened, and I'm, like, flabbergasted. I'm completely flabbergasted.
But you do have to understand that, I mean, somebody that acts that way...
Always continues to act that way. I've been in abusive relationships before, I'm well aware.
But I'm not even saying that much. I'm saying that when you confront somebody that is not guilty, right, and nothing's going on, they're going to tell you, I didn't do that, right?
Yeah.
But there's also going to be not marks like that.
I understand.
That's severe marks.
I understand.
That's not normal. I've been doing this job since 1998. Very rarely do you see...
I have a 13-year-old. And I'm one of 8 brothers. I mean...
I understand that, but I'm telling you right now, average person that sees that, DCF, a doctor, they're going to say that's movies.
Absolutely. I literally, that's exactly what I said to him. I was like, if you did that, like... And I was like, I can't believe you think I did that. That was all. He was just like, I can't believe you think I did that.
The officers turned their attention to the child, carefully questioning him. And it was at this moment a crucial new piece of information emerged that could drastically change the course of the investigation.
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's gonna hold the ball. You know, I have Paw Patrol's Ever.
Yeah?
You have...
Like Paw Patrol?
Like, I've gone through stuff in the past, and I've busted my ass to get my life better, you know what I mean? Like, I have busted my ass.
I'm
like, this is not what I want. This is supposed to be the better life, you know?
I have my car seat right here.
Yeah? It's a cool car seat. What happened to your side of your face?
Travis did it.
What? He did it?
Yeah, he did.
How'd he do it?
Because he didn't listen.
Because you didn't listen?
Because he didn't listen.
Because he didn't listen. Did he grab your face or did he hit your face?
Hit my face.
Hit your face?
Yeah, he just... And I just put my face.
Yeah. I'm really sorry that happened to you, bud.
Yeah. Like my chin. I think Travis did it.
No, the chin was from the glow stick.
My dog just... My cane...
He hurt his chin yesterday with the glow stick.
Cane just... And I'll just put my thing.
Yeah. Did he smack like that or did he do that? Can you show me?
He just... And I'll just put my face.
Yeah.
Ouch. And I just drink my drink really fast in my tummy. So let's see. My belly, I might...
Do you have any other marks on him?
No. And no history of it. And he, like I said, I just woke up, I was trying to figure out what was going on. He's said that, like, I've done stuff before that I haven't done, so I don't know exactly.
Well, I'm telling you right now that he didn't do it to himself.
I know he didn't do that to himself.
And there's nobody else here besides the two of you, correct?
Right.
So when you went to bed last night, was his face like that?
No.
And you didn't do that?
No.
Has there ever been any child abuse cases in the other state you guys live in or anything
No.
like that? He has a restraining order against him.
With Megan, his wife, yeah, I know all about that. She stabbed him too. Like, they have a pretty unhealthy relationship.
Right.
That was why it escalated, because he had asked, like, what would happen. Well, I said that, like, you know, I was like, you would have to call the cops. Like, I'm not going to get in trouble for this. You know what I mean? And then DSF called, and he thought that I had called the cops, and then it escalated.
DCF called you?
For something completely unrelated.
Okay.
It was applying for benefits and getting established.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when they had called, you know how when they call, they ask you, like, all the questions, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. When did it happen? Last night or this morning?
I don't know.
You don't know? Are you sure Travis did it?
Yeah.
Positive. You didn't. What happened?
I said I was talking to you and I was trying to listen.
Okay, you weren't talking to me. I wasn't in there. I was sleeping on the couch. Did Travis carry you to bed?
Yeah,
What happened to your face? I need you to be honest with me. What happened to your face?
Travis did it.
Was he carrying you? Did he hit you? What happened for real?
He hit me
Why did he hit you?
because he was not listening.
He wasn't listening?
Yeah, he wasn't listening.
What was he not listening about? I looked around. There's nothing, like, you know what I mean? Like, I looked around too. I didn't see.
Well, there doesn't have to be.
I understand that. I understand that, but I figured because of the nosebleed, there would be like, hey, we don't throw rocks. I told you he plays hard.
No, I understand. I mean, there's no.
God, I don't want to believe
nobody
it.
in their right mind is going to look at that and say that's not true.
Like a hug!
So.
What the f do I do?
Like a hug!
I mean, you're not going to have to do anything, but I'm fixing to go in there and, you know, Travis is going to be held accountable.
With enough evidence, the officers moved in to take action against Travis. But it was easier said than done.
Yeah, I put the cigarette out.
Just drop on the ground. Hands together like a prayer.
Am I being pain?
No, you're under arrest. You're being charged with child abuse, battery. I'm gonna give you a chance to tell the truth. You haven't been doing that to this point.
I mean, not.
Look. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Okay, I've been a cop since 1998. That's one of the top cases I've seen. Child abuse. You can't blame that on anything. That's not falling down. He's got handprints on his face. Okay. That kid says you did it. That Travis whacked me in the face. Okay, we've asked him 3 times. I asked him when I first got here. He told me right off the rip that you did it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
then you guys get into an argument this morning because she says, "Why did you hit him?" And you said, "What are you talking about?"
Well, he came in the room last night. All right, look, I'll tell you how it went.
Well, look, hold on. If you're gonna make statements, I'm gonna read your Miranda warnings, okay? Because right now you're under arrest. First of all, you know what perjury is? Perjury is when you lie under oath, okay? So I will be putting you under oath, okay? So that whatever statements you give are sworn. As a law enforcement officer in the state of Florida, I can swear you in, okay? As if I was a notary, okay? You understand that? So you swear from the statements you're about to give are true and correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And let me read you something else. Your Miranda warnings, okay? You have the right to remain silent. With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me now?
I'll remain silent.
You'll remain silent. Okay. Anything on you that's gonna stick me, poke me, nothing stuck up under your ball sack in your ass?
I don't believe so. I just have my wallet in my pocket. And
okay, and that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna walk out to the car and I'll search you out there.
Yeah.
And then we'll go from there, okay?
Listen, I'm all about disciplining your kid.
Like,
smack him on the butt or something.
Like, I've already explained to him because he doesn't have any kids. I was like, if you want to smack him on the butt, that's fine.
Sure, that was my car.
Anything that leaves a mark is child abuse. I've told him that before. Like, you can't.
Well, leaving a mark is one thing. Like, you can smack a kid in the butt and it's going to leave a handprint sometimes. And that's okay.
That's how I was raised. If you leave a mark.
But right now,
come here, let me hold you.
You're talking about his face is swollen. He has a black eye. Okay.
I know. I literally was fighting with him this morning, with Travis this morning. I was like this.
Travis can deny it all he wants. Not only that, but you have bruises all over you too, which means that you have also been battered by him. I've been doing this for a long time. Tell me I'm wrong. He's not going to go to jail for it because I don't know when that happened. I know it's old.
It is. It's about legal.
So,
please don't.
I don't care what he does, what he makes, or whatever. We have resources down here that you can.
I mean, I'm probably going to that.
It'd probably be a good idea. Just get away from him. Because I'm telling you right now, the state of Florida, we don't mess around when it comes to domestic
I
or child
swear to God, I
abuse.
was just having a conversation with my mom on the phone the other day, and I woke up, I was outside telling him, like, do you understand? There's so many child abuse cases here.
Mm-hmm.
So many.
We don't
I was literally checking myself as a parent. I was like, man, we need to go get him some learning books. Like, we need to.
When did he grab you or hit you?
It was, but it was me chasing him. But like, I just wanted to talk to him.
Right, but did you hit him and touch him? Okay.
Can I say something to her real quick before we go?
No, unfortunately, she's a witness, and the kid is a victim, so I can't let you around them. You'll actually have a no-contact order. Do you already have a no-contact order with another chick in Maryland?
Yeah, it was an ex-girlfriend being spiteful.
What did you do to get that?
Nothing. She just was being spiteful.
So she got a restraining order for violence against you, but you didn't do anything?
It wasn't violence. She just wanted no contact.
Did you ever get arrested?
No.
Have you ever been arrested for anything? You've never been arrested for domestic?
No.
Okay.
I've always been a victim. I've been stabbed plenty of times.
All right, cool. Hop in. Watch your head getting in.
Travis, who already had a restraining order from his ex-girlfriend, tried to complicate the situation with his denials and resistance during the arrest. Despite this, the officers stayed firm and focused on maintaining control. They then took the statement of the witness who called the cops in the first place to get to the bottom of the story.
Originally, I was taking the dog out maybe 9:30, and I heard two adults arguing. The male was arguing because he had one cigarette left, and the female sounded distressed, like her voice was shaky, saying, "I'm gonna call the cops," and he kept badgering her, "Go ahead," and that kept going on for a little bit. I listened, and then I don't know if they went inside. I didn't hear anymore, so I went back inside. A little bit later, I was outside again. I was on the phone talking to someone. I said, "Hello," and I heard a child say, "Hello," and like I looked over, couldn't see anybody, but I knew where it was coming from because I've seen the child outside playing in the pool with his mother, I assume, before, so I knew where it was coming from, but I didn't see anyone, so I just figured like maybe he was through a window, I don't know. But I was already on guard because of that argument. I heard muffled arguing again when I was outside, and then didn't hear anything. I came back outside for something, and then I heard a child banging on a sliding glass door. Saw the child banging on the sliding glass door saying, "Is anybody home? Please let me in, please let me in." He was just wearing his swim trunks. They have a pool on the lanai, no baby gate, and he was out there on the lanai banging on the door, begging to come in. I stood there and waited long enough, I would say, for someone to get through the door 10 times, in my opinion, to let him in. Nobody came to let the child in. He's still screaming, banging on the door, so that's when I called after, hearing the arguing earlier in the day and now this happening. Then I got distracted, and during that time, they must have let him inside, because when I turned back around, he wasn't there anymore. So they must have let him in at that time, but I had already called 911.
How long was he outside unattended that you know of?
May only have been 5 minutes.
Okay.
But like I said, he was clearly a young child, and there's no pool gate or anything up that I could see. I did not hear any physical. I just heard yelling.
And same with the child. You just
Same
heard.
with the child.
Could you see the child?
I could see the child.
Could
yes.
you see any injuries to the child or anything?
I couldn't. Yeah, it was through my screen.
The situation seemed resolved, but the very next day officers received another distress call involving the same family. What unfolded next would further expose the danger lurking beneath the surface.
Where's the kid?
He's out back with my husband.
Okay. What's the situation? Are you...
My husband was out on the lanai smoking a cigarette, and he saw the little boy running in the road over there.
Where?
They live on that road, so we don't have a house behind us.
Is there a canal in between you guys?
There's not a canal. No.
Okay,
so my husband ran over after seeing the boy running around back there
in the
for
road?
a while.
You can see him in the road? Okay.
Yeah. And then, so he's like, "Hey buddy, where's your parents?" He said, "Inside sleeping." He has blood on his chest. He has blood on his chest. His eye is all scratched.
Where's he at now?
I asked him who did that. He said,
Is he with your husband?
Yeah.
But do the parents know he's over here?
The mother now does. She just showed up
So
a
is she
minute
with,
ago. I just called 911 to let them know that.
So is she standing back there with them too?
She said she was going to go get her phone.
Oh, really? She left her kid behind?
Yep, and she left him with my husband.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Hi, how are you?
Hello, everybody.
Hi. I'm the parent. I thought he was taking a nap. I went to go check on him. Door was open. He ran over here. It's been a hellacious couple of days. We've had things going on. We've been in social services the past 2 days. We had a domestic incident. So,
when was that?
Yesterday.
Yesterday? Okay.
Yes.
So has he been back today?
We've talked. I told them that I talked to him and everything. I'm leaving. I'm going to North Carolina to stay with my mom. He's coming with me.
Okay.
DCF, they are aware of everything. I literally just thought he was taking a nap. I literally thought he was taking a nap.
So are you home or are you with?
I'm home. I'm home right now. I'm
Alone?
waiting. My dad's coming to get me. And
Is anybody else in the house though?
I don't believe so. No.
Is Travis his name?
No, I don't believe so.
Is that your boyfriend's name?
Yes.
So is there something that's saying he's not supposed to be here?
No, he has
Is there a no contact order?
he has a no violent contact with Rowan.
What was the allegation yesterday?
He smacked him in the face.
Oh, he smacked him in the face?
Yeah, he admitted to it. They asked if I wanted to put a protective order on him. I told him that I'd already been in contact with him, so I said a no violent protective order against him.
Why you got the blood on your chest?
That's an old wound. I guess he just I guess he scratched it. But
Can I see where you're bleeding from?
here.
Can you show your mom?
Yeah. That's old. They've already looked at it.
Can we look at it real fast? Just
Yeah.
can you,
Hey, come here. Hey. Ben.
Stop bouncing for 1 second. Can you look up so I can look and make sure you're okay?
Yeah, I do not.
Where's you got blood? Look up. Look up. How'd you get that?
So I was taking a nap and he
Travis
went
did
out of the house again.
Today? When?
Yeah.
But the neighbors got him. He was
Or
out
yesterday?
back. Like I saw him and I thought that he was sleeping. I went to go check on him and he ran out the door again. They said to get out of the house as quick as possible and to get to North Carolina as soon as possible. Is what DCF told me.
He's getting tired. He needs some water. Get away from you. Need some water?
Get away from
Yeah, they approved him to have care and everything up north. I mean, up in North Carolina. My parents are in Chapel Hill. But yeah, it was already a scratch. He had a glow stick. It was a glow stick he was running with, and the glow stick did it. He said, Taylor did it? Who's Taylor? We don't even know Taylor.
Could have saying something about Big Sissy.
His sister is in Maryland, and he hasn't seen his sister in a month and a half. 13.
When was the last time you saw him? Think he was gone for 30 minutes?
He was taking a nap. He was sleeping. He said he was going to take a nap and watch Mickey, put Mickey in. I literally
I mean, he got out. He was running in the road over there, I guess. So.
went to use the bathroom. I thought he said he circled the house 3 times and then came over here.
This unexpected development revealed that the issues were far from over, signaling deeper problems and prompting a renewed, urgent response from law enforcement to protect the child and address the escalating risk.
Hey, can you talk to me real quick?
I can do that if you want to grab
Was Mike asleep?
Yeah.
I was sleeping.
Yeah, you was sleeping.
Just now, when you came outside, was I sleeping or did I tell? They said go lay down in your room. What happened?
You sleeping, and I was going back door, and I was playing with them.
Was I laying down or was I sleeping? Didn't I talk to you?
You was sleeping, and I was going back door, and I was going there.
I was asleep.
Yeah, you was asleep.
So how did I talk to you?
Alright, well, regardless of whether you were sleeping or not, I mean, he wasn't being supervised, so it was an accident. It's an accident, but it's not a good situation because we were just out here for yesterday, you know?
I understand completely.
So he's going to get some information from you, Deputy Overway, and I'm going to go see if there's any documentation on the scratch and all the...
Everybody was fragile. Yeah, so he's going to go for that, and she's probably going to go for trauma neglect part of it, that's where the safety plan, bus groups come and explain to you.
Central back to 105. Do you want me to link it?
I just want to go to my aunt and uncle.
Yeah, I'm waiting by you.
Can I stand outside of the car?
No.
Okay,
127's
just going to talk to you if there was an emergency. So there is an emergency, okay? I'm just going to give you the rundown really quick. Today, they let Travis out. He came to the house. I told him, you know, he needed to leave, whatever. But because they didn't call the cops immediately, now I possibly could be getting charged with felony neglect. My mom is making arrangements. I should have called him immediately. I literally didn't know where my phone was. I was distraught because I didn't know when he had gotten out of the house.
So I was with Deputy Overway when he was asking questions and he advised you your rights. And I just had some follow-up questions if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
All right, so was outside for about 20 minutes? 20 to 25?
I don't believe that it was that long.
According to the neighbors?
I don't believe it was that long, but it could have been. Like, I was distraught.
And you know, he's pretty smart kid?
He's a very smart kid.
Okay, so he even said that Mommy and Travis were inside sleeping.
We weren't sleeping.
I'm just telling you what he said.
Okay.
And typically kids at this age don't know how to lie or why to, you know, what a lie really is.
Right. I wasn't sleeping. I talked to him.
And we talked to Travis, and Travis admitted that you guys were together.
We were in the room.
Alright, do me a favor, put your hands behind your back.
Yeah. Can I say bye to my son?
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
So your son is going to be placed in DCF custody.
Okay.
You can give her your mom's information. She's going to talk to your mom.
Okay.
And place on the rest for private flex.
Okay.
Right? And obstruction.
Okay.
You knew he was in the house. You
Okay.
told us he was in.
Okay.
You allowed him to come into the house. And you put your son in danger. Okay?
Okay.
I don't have anyone else here, just from the one that's in.
Yeah, is that an issue?
No, then we'll probably have to try to see if they can, if you're comfortable with them coming to get him, then we'll try to set that up. But as of, for right now, he's gonna be placed in foster care temporarily until we can figure out if they'll be able to come get him or not.
What's mom's number?
If he needs his clothes, his bedroom is right there.
Yeah, I can pack up some clothes for him.
Okay.
There will be a court hearing tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Okay.
I don't know if they'll allow her to do a Zoom or not.
Her to do a Zoom or me?
You.
Okay, I think they do video.
What's up?
Do you think they'll allow her to do a video for the court hearing?
It's up to the jail and the judge. It's all of them. I have no say in that.
If the time changes, we'll contact you and let the jail know, and then they'll try to set it up so you can be present for it.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
That's pretty much it.
No luck to the second car.
Second is in the front of that.
That one right there. Sorry, the front one. Do you have everything on you? Any contraband, anything like that? I just want to let you know that if you go down to the jail and you have something on you that I did not find, it is an extra charge.
I'm aware.
Okay. Oh, you don't have anything on you since that prick or poke?
No, I'm clean.
Do you have pockets?
I don't have pockets.
Not pockets, okay.
Go ahead. Please do.
That's fine.
Please.
I believe so. Yeah, I'm just gonna have you take a seat in here.
Okay.
For me, step this side. Okay, let me do this seatbelt really quick.
Yes.
Whenever she comes back, I'll let you move out, stuff like that, okay?
Okay.
All right, just watch your knee for the door.
Eventually, the woman was also taken into custody and charged with neglect without any bodily harm. The cops had a tough time believing this next case, which revealed the horrors of a terrifying and dysfunctional family.
He's a bad person.
In what way?
Every way, I have no opinion.
She said all she remembers is looking down the barrel of it. I heard the safety on this gun click off, and that's when I shot mine.
Let me see that. That's something. Oh, who appears to be a skull cap?
Will that be accurate or no?
Yes.
It all started on July the 25th, 2020, when sheriff's deputies in Hocking County, Ohio, responded to reports of gunshots in a residential neighborhood. Upon arrival, they encountered 18-year-old Melody Dixon and her 40-year-old father, Michael, and begun questioning them. But little did they realize they were about to stumble upon the most shocking case of their careers.
How we doing?
All right.
We shot gun. 40.
That's down the road.
Well, she said you guys were shooting.
I shot it.
Shooting a 22.
What'd you shoot in it? What kind of ammo?
Hold on.
Okay. That'd be terrific. Was you shooting anything else?
That and the 22.
Okay. We had
I only shot that once, and I can show you where it hit the tree.
Okay.
Because I know they go far. It's like shooting a rifle, the new ones.
Well, it's no big deal. We had somebody that fired a gun and it struck a windshield. Nobody got hurt or anything like that.
The officers issued a warning and left, unaware that just hours later they would return to the same location for a much more serious incident, one involving a missing person and concealed truths.
This is my dad's property, Jim Whitaker.
Okay.
We haven't been able to communicate with him for 20-some days. He's not in his house.
I think something's happened to him.
There's other people in here when we got here. They left about as soon as we got here. They didn't give us no answers on where he was.
The thing is, I know my son.
He's never done this. 56 years old. He's never just disappeared.
Right.
Jim was reported as missing by his family, but strangely enough, Michael and Melody had also vanished without any trace soon after the officers had questioned them earlier. Jim's family also provided information on Michael's strange behavior.
He had a 50-pound bag of dog food in one hand, a live dog, a chainsaw, and reached over and grabbed 5 arrows off of that thing that's out there and a pair of gloves.
Mike came out. We were fiddling with something in the garage. Mike was fixing something and I was sitting there fiddling with it. He came in the house And then he come back out and he's like, I just found this in Melody's stuff. And it sounded like an odd profession of love to Mike's and his daughter, that girl Melody / notes.
Yeah.
But you know,
very weird.
It was signed Jimbo. I didn't think Jimmy ever signed his name Jimbo. You know.
A quick search of Mike's property revealed some very important clues for the whole case.
It smells like feet.
I think my smell quit. What? So I think I quit smelling a while ago. No blondies.
Okay.
The camo bag? I saw the camo bag I flipped.
You can have the light on.
Like blood.
Right there. See the glove?
I was looking at that bag right there.
Right here. You see this? There's 3 big. It looks bloodish. There's 4 actually.
A quick search of the property and outside didn't reveal much, but later on they found Mike at his parents' house. Upon locating Mike, they talked to him and his family and were immediately alert to some really strange behavior from them.
Mike, there's a pair. Yeah, he's got a warrant for you. You need to take this there. Okay. Let's take a couple bits off that cigarette.
Or you just can't hang it in your mouth, keep smoking it if you want. That'll help you out. Is your dad here? Or? Okay. Is there anybody else here or just your dad?
Dad, my daughter. You want to talk to me about what's been going on at Jim's house?
They say that his daughter come down a few days ago and said that I had to get out of the house. He's been gone, I think, since the 5th. And his daughter comes saying, oh, I was getting rid of this stuff. I didn't get rid of nothing. He was like a dad to me.
So what do you think has happened to Jim?
I'm hoping nothing. I'm hoping he just took off, but I don't know why.
The officer then turned their attention towards 18-year-old Melody.
James, say where he was going or anything?
No. He didn't really say where he was going. He was just...
What happened to some of his stuff?
What do you mean?
Like his guns, his TV set, and all that.
Well, the gun was been missing, and I don't know about the TV.
Do you think that something's happened to Jim?
I think he just took off because that's what he's been talking about for a while.
Where would he go?
Well, he told me and Dad, he was like, I'm just gonna not be here when you move, and you guys can keep this place because my family don't give a goddamn about me or whatever, so.
You think something's happened to him?
I don't really know. This last time I've seen him was 4th, 5th.
Did you and Jim have a relationship? No?
He wanted one.
You wanted one?
And then when I told him no, he went berserk, and that's what that letter was about.
The police quickly traced all of Jim's stolen items, including a gun and a TV that Mike had sold. While interrogating one of the buyers, Tommy, they uncovered intriguing details about Jim and Mike's relationship.
Cause see, Michael beat shit out of that old man a bunch. Like, yeah, they got in a fight a lot, man. That old man would get high on meth, cause that old man was a meth head. And he'd get high on meth and stuff, and him and Michael would get into it, hot and heavy. I mean, he blacked Michael's eyes, and Michael blacked his eyes too. I mean, it was like they was 2 fighting married couple. I swear to God, that's what you thought. He had said that he had caught his daughter and him in bed. I asked him. That's on my kids. I asked him right in my living room 2 days before you guys arrested him. I asked him if he did it, and here's his exact reaction when I asked him. He's like, "No, man, I didn't do it like that." Like, eating, like, how you put that? You know, when somebody's being sarcastic, like, you know, like you can see in their voice and hear that, you know, he knows more than what he was saying.
Mentioned that he was going to kill Jimmy, I don't know how many times.
So several times.
And this was even before Melody showed up down here. Because they get in fights, and they throw shit at each other. They get in fights, and the next thing you hear is a couple gunshots, and you have to wonder, okay, did somebody shoot somebody this time, really, for real?
Meanwhile, Mike was taken to the detective's office, where he was questioned about Jim's whereabouts, which was now more mysterious than ever.
I guess what makes it look strange for you, Mike, is that you guys
continued to live there and never let anybody know that Jim was missing? I mean, why not call the sheriff's office and say, hey, this guy's left, the TV's missing, his gun's missing, and I haven't seen him for a few days. Even though I understand Jim's an adult, but why didn't you go and call us?
I don't know, I should have when I was going to. I asked a few people and they said, oh no, Jim might be doing something he don't want the cops to know about. I should have called you.
Soon, they brought in Melody for questioning as well.
Okay. Melody, I'd like to take you down to Laurelville and talk with you about your dad. Okay? You okay to go? You're not under arrest. You're not under arrest or anything like that. We want to go down and just have a conversation with you in a nice private area. What I would like for you to do is talk with us about the incident that occurred with Mr. Whitaker, about what your dad has told us. Are you willing to talk to us?
Do you actually have a recording of him saying that?
Sure do.
Could you show me like a recording first and then listen to it?
I don't have the video with me.
So I basically have to go out on one right now.
Well,
I don't know if what you're telling me is correct or not.
wouldn't you want the family to have closure? Do you think that James deserves to be laying out?
Not good people, in my opinion.
Pardon?
They're not good people, so why would I want them? They're not good people. None of them are.
So you don't care about James?
No, I don't say. Well, he's a bad person.
In what way?
Every way, in my opinion.
In every way, in what way would that be?
Dad was just trying to protect me.
Why do you say James is a bad person?
Yeah, because we got in front of us and told Dad he had to leave, but wasn't having to leave. He was screaming. I told him the F out. Well, I had an instruction, like really bad, so I went to the one of the steps, just gonna go to the grocery. And he grabbed me. And I was like, what the heck? And he just screamed to Dad, so he like, get that out. And once he go, I was like, well, let me leave then. And I took a pull away from him.
Why didn't he want you to leave with your dad?
Because
so you guys were arguing. I need to hear. Okay. So he has a hold of your wrist.
He had her on my wrist with one hand and then she got me over. And I wasn't thinking, I just went like that. And then he went out my throat.
He grabbed you by your throat.
And that's when I looked over and saw him.
The police, armed with this piece of information, took Mike to the property to show them what had happened. But what they would realize later on was that Melody had not told them the entire story and had left out some chilling details.
I told him I was going down the stairs to get my gun, and I went and got my gun.
Come up?
Yep. That's when Melody was coming out of the thing. I could hear them scruffling a little bit.
What were they saying anything to each other?
No, I just heard her kind of like yelling, and supposedly she grabbed like his gun. She said all she remembers is looking down the barrel of it. I heard the safety on this gun click off, and that's when I shot mine.
So James saw that your dad was pointing a gun at him?
He didn't have enough reaction time.
He didn't have enough reaction time to do anything? Is that what you're saying?
I was like, not close, not being away.
A couple feet away?
Wasn't close enough that I freaking felt the bullet go by.
I'm right here where I'm standing.
Okay.
And if he would be come forward towards me a little bit, no, that way, just look right there. And if you would have turned if you would have been going to look like, yep, right like that. Right there.
Right there?
Yep, now right just like that, exactly.
And where did you hit him in his body?
Right there where he's pointing towards his eye.
He wasn't doing it because he's an evil person or whatever.
I understand. He's just trying to protect you.
And I don't think he should get like maximum punishment or whatever, like everyone else is. You know, it's basically, it was my fault that started him.
No, it's not your fault. I wouldn't say that.
Because if I wouldn't have walked those steps,
Yeah,
Mike continued to recreate the scene for the officers by moving the refrigerator back to its original position and showed them exactly how the events unfolded on that fateful day.
Where was the gun?
About where my feet are.
Which way was the gun?
Pointing the barrel towards that.
Use that.
This was it. Say, this is the barrel like that. It was up right there.
Was it laying on him?
Up right there.
So where's the butt of the gun? That's the butt of the gun.
I took when I come up here and I took my hand over that way.
Kicked it out, and then what?
And then I reached down like I told him to see if he had any pulse.
Okay.
What kind of clothes did you have on at the time?
My graduation dress.
Graduation dress? What color?
White.
What did you do with it?
Pretty sure my dad burned it because it had stuff on it.
Is your family like Frank, or is he married? Are they supporting you? I mean, are they being nice to you at least?
Me and my grandpa.
Your grandpa?
Frank.
Frank? Okay, that's your grandpa. Okay. Have you tried to talk to him about it so that they understand what you're going through?
I mean, yeah, whenever we can really talk to my grandpa. But the other ones, you can't really trust them.
As the investigations unfolded, to understand the motives of the father and daughter if they were the killers, the police returned to Mike's stepfather Frank's house to question him and his family.
I want you to understand something. I've already talked to Mike. I've already talked to Melody. They both indicated to me that they talked to you and told you of the involvement of James' death, or Jimmy, if that's what you want to call him. When did he tell you this, and how did he tell you this? Was it right after it occurred, or a day or two afterwards?
So when they come here, I thought he shot at him. I didn't know.
But he just said he shot him.
Shot at. That's all. That's the way it was phrased to me.
Okay, and he didn't say, "I killed him."
No.
He didn't say,
No.
"I buried him. I get rid of the body."
No.
Anything like that.
No. But that's when I would have gotten a hold of somebody and found out what was going on, because I knew Jimmy years ago.
Did he try to bring a weapon here?
No.
Any kind of gun at all? Handgun, long gun?
Not that I've seen.
Essentially, there's only one question that I really need to ask you.
Gun?
Correct. Where is that gun at?
Get it out of my trunk.
It's in your trunk?
Yes, sir.
You know, the question is Michael brought you the gun.
I bought the gun from my brother before any of this ever happened. He kept asking me to borrow it. He wanted to go hunting with it. And then he showed back up with it that morning. I didn't know yet. He just showed up with it. Here's your gun back.
But nobody had been able to locate Jim's body yet. But as things unfolded, the cops would come to realize that Jim faced a more disturbing fate than they could have ever imagined.
What happened then with James' body?
I wasn't part of that. My dad made me go downstairs and go to bed.
So he told you to go downstairs?
Well, he and walked me up downstairs, and because I was like shocked. Then he started screaming my name, but I wouldn't move. He messed me up, grabbed me, and brought me downstairs, and like helped me in bed and told me to like stay down here for a little while, and I fell asleep.
Slid his head over this way. I put the sled right here beside him, rolled him over, got hold of the sled, put it here, and rolled him over onto it, and rolled him out the door.
So when you woke up, was all the blood and everything cleaned up? It was already gone?
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't know where any of that stuff went to?
He said he burned it.
Did you ask him, or did he just tell you?
Well, he told me the night before that he was going to go take care of everything and burn it.
You never actually witnessed how the body was dragged out of the home? how it was removed or anything
No,
like
because he
that?
didn't want me to know.
He didn't want you to watch.
He knew once he pulled the trigger that he did that. And he shouldn't have done it.
Melody was placed under arrest for obstruction of justice since she had lied about not knowing anything about what had happened. She was then taken to the crime scene and questioned further, where more disturbing details came through.
Had there been anything going on between you and Jimmy?
No. No.
I need to know. Nothing.
No, he wanted something, but I told him no, and he got mad about it, and I told
When was that?
basically the entire time I've been here.
So the entire time,
He's like,
he had been hitting on you, wanting you to do things with him,
yeah.
and you never did.
Mm-hmm.
What
Yeah.
about anything between you and your dad? Nothing at all?
No.
Apparently, the reason for this line of questioning had come up earlier in the investigation when it was revealed that Melody had been asked to stay away from her father when she was put in foster care, since both she and her father shared an intimate relationship, which was confirmed by both friends and family.
Whenever we lived out with his mom and dad, I walked in the trailer and Melody and him was under the blanket, but maybe.
You said that happened out at Frank and Denise's house? Was that like a long time ago? Or like?
No, it wasn't. It hasn't even been a year yet. This September's going to be a year. They would always hold hands and all this. And he tried to hold my hand. He was like, "Come on, baby girl, you can hold my hand." I said, "No, do you want me to beat the f out of you?" That's just nasty. I'm not like 2 years old. I'm actually glad he's in jail. He needs to die in jail.
While this chilling detail came to light, investigators still were in search for Jim's remains, and for some reason, both father and daughter were doing very little to help the cops find it, until now.
So, which way did you drag him down into here? You drag him right through here? And then show me where you laid the body.
Watch your feet and that stuff, buddy. About right here.
His head was about right there. And the feet were down that way. And his head is about where your feet are. Okay. And you say you burnt him 10 to 15 hours?
Yes.
And this whole time you were using wood, sticks, accelerant?
Well, really not. The only time I used any accelerants when I first started it.
Like, how much stuff was piled on top of him, on top of the body?
Probably a foot or two.
A what?
Foot or two. So you got a foot or two on top of him. You light him. You throw tires on after it's going. And wood. And you just kept throwing that stuff on there?
For a little bit, not all that long. Then once I got it going, I went in the house.
Okay. Did you stir it around? Like, fluff him up, let's say, like you'd fluff a fire up?
Once.
You did? Did you see his body then when you fluffed it?
Did you come out and make sure that he was gone? You didn't look at it to see if there's anything left?
No.
The cops also arrested Mike's family members, Frank and Denise, for obstruction of justice. Later on, more sickening details would come to light, as Melody's cellmate revealed to the officers that Melody had confessed to her that she used to be intimate with Jim as well for monetary benefits. This would perhaps explain the motive of the murder in a twisted love triangle. On further questioning, the truth came out.
Looks like there's contact between you and your father. Will that be accurate or not?
Yes.
How long had you had a relationship with Michael?
The first thing that happened was when I got taken out of mom's custody.
In 2021, Michael Dixon was sentenced to life in prison for murder, tampering of evidence, and engaging in illegal acts. Melody was charged with obstruction of justice and tampering with evidence and was sentenced to 9 years in prison. If you thought that case was wild, up next is an incident that left the cops alarmed and stunned.
Kind of made some claims that you had a child that accidentally shot themselves?
Absolutely not.
The allegations are that
you have a son and that he's deceased and he's here in this house. Do you have a son named Zion?
No, I don't.
You've never had a son named Zion.
No.
We're trying to figure out where your kid is. You're saying that he doesn't exist.
On July the 25th, 2023, officers received a 911 call from an informant reporting a preteen had died. According to the caller, the child's mother was trying to cover up the incident and hid her son's body after his passing. Alarmed by this report, officers were dispatched to Sushi's residence to investigate this claim. Upon arrival, the officers found and questioned the suspect. Rather than address the accusations head-on, Sushi dismissed the claim and insinuated the report was nothing but a harassment attempt by her ex-husband's girlfriend.
Hi.
Are you Miss Staples?
Yes, how can I help you?
So we got kind of a weird phone call.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know Latricia?
No.
No.
I don't know anybody out here.
Some lady called DCFS. And,
What?
And kind of made some claims that you had a child that accidentally shot themselves.
Absolutely not.
No, it sounds crazy to me too. That's what.
I am so sorry about this. My ex-husband, his new girlfriend, this broad is off the chain. I have went down to Rock Island and filed a police report on her.
Okay.
I have went and put a restraining order on her.
What's her name?
Her name is Tony. This girl is never in it. She has so many different Facebook pages she stalks me from. She has made up different names, called me from different numbers. I have changed my number, tried to do everything I can.
Right.
Unfortunately, I can never seem to get them served because they're always bouncing around in the Chicago area.
Oh, okay. They're not even down here.
They're
then?
not even out here. And
Okay.
it's been a constant.
Have we been here before?
No, you've never come to my house for anything. I've been here for 7 years and never had a problem in Rock Island.
Yeah, I didn't know who you were.
I work at Genesis Hospital. I'm a patient care tech. I'm a student at Eastern Iowa Community College.
Okay.
I have a business in Davenport. This girl has made threats towards me on Facebook, posting her gun up, saying that she's gonna come to my addy. It's just never ending.
The suspect had a very believable story, but the officer's gut instinct could sense something amiss about the situation. To clear his suspicions, the officers asked to check Sushi's house. At this point, the suspect got extremely defensive and made it obvious she had something to hide.
So they made some allegation that you had a son and he shot himself
Sir,
and he's in your
come on
basement.
now. You think, look where I live.
No, I get it. Just so I can check the box off, can I look in your basement real quick and I'll get out
No,
of here?
you need a search warrant to do that. I'm sorry, I'm not about to have my rights violated because someone makes Uranus allegations like this.
I know. Like I said, it sounded crazy to me too. I'm just up here seeing if, we have to investigate it, no matter how crazy it sounds.
If you want to do that, I would suggest you go through the proper protocols. I'm not about to let some crazy woman who has my husband make Uranus accusations like this and have my rights violated.
No, I get it. That's what
That is not okay. I have 4 girls in here.
That's what I'm just asking. I'm
4 children.
I'm not trying to blame anything on you. I'm not saying this is true. I was just asking. Okay.
This is nuts.
That's all it is. Okay.
I have 4 children.
Her
in here.
ex-husband's new girlfriend's been causing her
And
issues. She thinks that's who it is.
ongoing. She's been harassing
number
my
provided
job, harassing my place
isn't
of
connected to
business,
anything.
harassing my children. I'm sick of it.
Okay.
I've tried to get a restraining order against her, tried to get one against him. It's never ending. I cannot have any peace where I live.
And you guys only have girls?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 4. Do you want to see them?
No. They said it was a son. I was just curious if
Sir.
that's even true.
It's not.
Okay.
It's a never-ending story with these two.
I get. Like I said, I'm not trying to bother you or anything, but we get a call. No matter how crazy it sounds, we still got to come up and see if there's any truth.
And this is crazy.
It is.
This is very crazy.
Okay.
I have been living here for 6 years. My neighbors have never had a complaint. Don't you think if my neighbors would have heard something like that, they would have made a call or said something to somebody?
I would believe so, yeah.
Just think about it. It don't make no kind of sense. This girl is psycho.
Okay.
She's harassed my job.
Do you know her phone number by chance?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't know her phone number.
Okay. All right. Well, sorry to bother you. Okay. It's like I said, we get a call. We gotta show up.
They got to the point now where they don't have my phone number, so they emailing me. Okay. I have spam emails here from these people. I'm gonna go down here. The last one I got was Let me see.
Does it have a name on it?
Yes, it has his name on it. I have to go here. This is the last one I have. And this gotten to the point where they're emailing me because they don't have a contact phone number on me.
Right.
This is how bad the harassers got.
Okay.
But until I can get Rock Island to Cook County to serve them and actually find the address on them,
Right.
that's going to be a problem.
I'll,
So they keep having me come back to court until I can get an address on them.
I'll add some notes just in the call that I was here and that it's a harassment thing, so we don't have to keep coming up here and.
Thank you.
All right, sorry to bug you. I just like I said, we gotta call, even if it sounds crazy. We gotta come see what's going on.
Man, this lady, I don't even know what to say about her. It's never ending.
All right,
I have doorbell cams here.
I saw that.
So, I'm here. I ain't got nothing to hide.
Okay.
Without a warrant, there wasn't much the officers could do, so they ultimately had to retire for the night. However, this case was far from over. The next day, the officers obtained a warrant and returned to Sushi's home to find what she was desperately trying to hide.
She looked out the window. Hello?
Yes.
Sushi? Can you come out?
What's going on?
Well, just step on out. I'll explain everything.
Wait a minute, my kid's in here.
Okay, I understand that, but we have a search warrant for the house.
We're asking you for your cooperation to be up front with us.
Hold on.
So step on out.
No, step out.
What side of the house do you all have a search warrant for?
The whole house.
The whole house.
You need to step out. Step out.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door.
Open the door.
We'll all walk in casually. We're not going to tear up your house or anything, so.
Calm down, my kids are in here.
Okay.
Please.
How many?
4.
And where at in the house?
They're upstairs. I just made them go upstairs. I don't want to scare my kids. Can we just calm
These
down?
officers are gonna walk in there with you, and I got a copy of the warrant out here for you, honey.
Can I see the warrant, please? And I can call my lawyer. Can I see the warrant before we walk any further? I'm calm.
We have a valid search warrant, so.
I understand, but you haven't let me see it yet, and you're walking through my house.
It's right here. You don't run how we do.
You're not in control of this.
Okay, I'm trying to see. You all?
So, I need your phone too.
My phone? That's not my phone.
Well, that's phone is taken.
Hold on to that. So, which rooms are your kids in?
Obviously not.
They're upstairs. I am very cooperative. I'm not fighting anybody.
You're fine. You're
I'm
fine.
just, look, I'm
Tina?
scared. My kids
I'm
are
going
here.
upstairs and checking.
My kids are here.
I mean, we have to.
That's empty.
Well, it's for an old heater.
While some officers searched the premises, others interrogated Sushi to get some pointers on the case. Contrary to the woman's claims the previous night, officers found paperwork confirming she had a son. This only added to the officers' suspicions and turned out to be the first piece needed in solving this complex puzzle.
Do you know why we're here?
No, I don't. I don't know why you're here.
Okay.
Because I'm really scared because my kids are upstairs and I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Can I call my family to tell them, to somebody to come?
You're not under arrest or anything like that, okay? That's why I'm sitting here talking to you, okay?
Okay, I'm scared to death because I don't know what's going on.
And so the reason we're here, okay, is because we're investigating a call that we had, okay? The officers came out and talked to you last night, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We have to handle that real seriously, okay? Because the allegations are that you have a son and that he's deceased and he's here in this house. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. Do you have a son named Zion?
No, I don't.
You've never had a son named Zion.
No.
Are you claiming benefits for a kid named Zion?
No. I haven't gotten any benefits for anyone. I just recently went through a situation where a young lady stole my identity and she falsely filed my taxes and my information and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been working with the FBI. I've been working with the IRS. It's been a lot of things popping up, and
have you had any interactions with DCFS up in Chicago?
I did.
Okay.
false calls that were made.
Okay.
Correct.
One of the calls from 2021, DCFS came out to your residence in Chicago, and there was a Zion Staples there. Along with your 4 daughters, and then another young boy.
We had kids in the neighborhood come over.
So,
some of those kids that were implicated were not, in fact, our children. They were there.
So you're saying there was a kid in your apartment that was not your kid, named Zion?
I didn't say his name was Zion. No.
Well, somewhere here we've got to clear this up with this Zion Staples.
Yes, and
benefits. Listen to it. Benefits being put in his name that you're receiving from.
I haven't received any benefits.
And then also involved in this.
I haven't received any benefits. That's what I'm telling you.
Well,
someone has stolen my identity. I have proof of that. If you go in my phone, you'll be able to see the messages between me and the FBI agent in Milwaukee. So I'm.
But this is separate from that with the DCFS call.
Because somebody is obviously claiming benefits and getting getting food stamps or something.
But they're getting food stamps for your 4 daughters and Zion.
And I've been having a hard time with that because I can't get any because of that, and I've been working on it.
Okay, are we going to find anything in your house that has Zion's name on it? Birth certificate, social security card, or anything like that?
Nope.
Well, because we're seizing your phone, okay?
I understand you're seizing it, but that's like, I should be able to at least call my lawyer still. I shouldn't be held in my own house and not be able to call my counsel.
Well, are you requesting a lawyer right now? Because if you request a lawyer right now, we're done talking.
And then what? You're going to arrest me?
I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to search your house.
We're going to search his house upside and down.
The officers were convinced something nefarious was afoot, but they just couldn't figure out what. Exploring different possibilities, they theorized this might just be a fraud case, with Sushi using Zion's identity for tax benefits. However, the truth was much more sinister.
Because somewhere here we need to get to the bottom of this Zion thing. And this is coming from other. This is coming from other people. This is.
I can't help it when people call and make allegations against me. People do this every day out of spite. And I possibly had some visitors. It was probably the summertime.
So where would they get the name Zion Staples?
Zion Staples.
I don't know. People make it up all the time. People make it up all the time.
But see, DCFS does not come into your home and say, okay, have the neighbors over and let's do all this personal stuff that affects you and your family in front of all these other people.
They did.
They do it with you.
They did.
And they do it with your family.
They did, though. They very much did that.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
If you are claiming people back and forth amongst family members to get bigger returns, our biggest concern is that we can have somebody with law enforcement say, this is Zion, this is what's going on, and he is fine. Because right now, we have a person that exists, but we can't lay eyes on him, and it's a child. Okay, that's what they're saying.
What is that noise?
It's just
the beeping.
So that's what we're looking at. So if this is what's going on, if you have a cousin, a sister, a brother-in-law, a friend, or whatever claiming kids, or you're claiming them on the app, and you guys are splitting some extra money, I get that. The biggest concern that we have here is that we need to make sure that this kid is safe. And in the time since the officer was here last night, and the time that an officer had called you back in June, that we can say, nope, she's totally clear. There's nobody here. There's nobody here.
Stop and arrest. I'm telling you.
Despite the overwhelming evidence, Sushi insisted she didn't have a son and claimed the evidence presented was all a result of identity theft. However, not even a fool would believe this story, and the officers, well, they were no fools. Luckily, the detectives found something in the house proving Zion's existence, but even then, Sushi refused to come clean.
Birth certificate?
What is that?
Birth certificate.
For Zion Staples.
Zion Staples.
That's not mine.
Sushi Staples. Child, it's found in your room.
We need to get this figured out. Stop
lying.
It's over.
Where's that kid? You need to come clean because we're not going anywhere. This is just, you're just going to dig yourself a bigger grave now. I asked you if there's anything with Zion's name in this house. You said no.
I needed some extra help, okay? That was it.
What do you mean by that?
I had a person that makes documents. And it was just really hard, like,
So is Zion a real person?
no. I can't call a lawyer and let them know you are here. I can't call a lawyer to come here to my house while I'm being questioned by you.
If you want an attorney right now, we can we'll just be done.
We'll be done.
All right.
But the investigation continues.
Okay.
Sushi's story sounded convenient, but the officers still weren't buying it. However, regardless of whether or not she was telling the truth, Sushi had admitted to a crime. Armed with her confession, the officers sprung to action and forced her to face justice.
Okay. Go and turn around for me.
Oh, no. I'm going to jail? What am I going to jail for? What have I done?
You just admitted to fraud.
So now you're going to railroad me on fraud?
Railroad you what? We're trying to figure out where your kid is.
My kid.
You're saying that he doesn't exist.
My kid. Cuff is ready to walk out.
We'll cuff you in front, okay?
This is embarrassing. I can get in the car. Do you got to take my dignity away and put me in cuffs?
We're not gonna put him behind you, okay? We're gonna walk you to the car real quick and then we'll get you out of here, okay?
My neighbors, they've been knowing me for 6 years. You see that badge over there? I work 2 jobs at Genesis.
I hear you.
I go to school out here. God, this is embarrassing.
Later that day, officers continued their search and found Zion's lifeless body tucked in a garbage can in Sushi's garage. In the end, she was charged with obstruction of justice, failure to report a passing, and concealment of a deceased person.